most dangerous syndicates.
Alrighty, I'm good.
Greatest heist
I'm gonna find my water.
has never seen.
Where did my water go? Fuck. Oh, Jesus. I don't know who keeps thinking 9 o'clock's a great idea, but they're a fucking D. Shut up, Cookie.
Oh, I am so in because that rowdy trailer belongs to Star Wars Outlaws. And joining me now to talk through this very epic space adventure, please welcome
Very
creative
space
director Julie Garrison. How
adventure.
you doing?
It's
Hello,
for Star
excited.
Wars.
Yeah, I bet. I mean, that's a hell of a trailer to cut. I mean,
Do you know what? That's the first time I've seen it.
no.
And it's
What do you think?
There we go.
Oh, yeah.
the music gets me every time.
Aaron,
I
welcome to the
love
live stream. Good morning.
characters. The locations look great. So
The locations
from a
look real
point
good,
of someone
baby.
who's just discovering it, I'm very happy.
Good. I mean, can you
There we
set the
go.
scene for us a little bit? Because although that did give us a little look at what we're going to be getting up to.
I know what I was looking
what is
at.
Star Wars Outlaws
I was moving too much, damn it.
Star Wars Outlaws.
It's too early for the shit.
It's the first ever open world Star Wars RPG.
God, I'm
game
thirsty.
That features scoundrels. My favorite archetype of Star Wars. So it's
Yeah, man, yeah.
giving you the keys to be.
This
part
comes
of
out
the
at the end of the
underworld,
month, right?
part of the galaxy
Nelson,
of
welcome to
Star
the
Wars
live stream. What's
on
up,
your
dude?
terms.
I love the sound of it because you're right. This is a brand.
Hello,
new
honey, and
experience
sup,
for a lot of
everyone.
players.
How are you?
We've
And I'm doing great,
had
everyone.
tales about
Amazing.
Force
Hello.
Awakens before,
It's great to
but
see you,
Scoundrel
Nelson. Tired as
so
hell,
good
but
to
we're
Star
here.
Wars in general,
I
and
said
now
we
for
would do it this
players,
week. We're doing it.
incredible.
How's your day, Cookie?
We've seen a bit of
Tiring.
Kushara
I'm
and
tired, sir.
Tatooine. You've picked some great locations for the game, but now we're going to get a little look at the planet Akiva. Right?
Yeah,
Yes,
Akiva.
absolutely. So this
Not
is
fucking
the
Akiva.
first time we really dive into Akiva. And Akiva was only ever featured in a series of books called Aftermath.
Right,
So
right.
we're the first to take those words and to transform them into something lush.
The camera is
beautiful,
way too
complex.
close. Is it just
And
me?
complex not just in scenery, but also in the politics.
What's up with the black
dynamics that
bars?
happen.
Please don't tell me the whole
You'll
game
be
is in
able to
black
see
bars.
Kay, runs around the streets of
That's shit
Mira,
if it
the
is.
main
That
city.
is
Very
taking up
beautiful.
way too. Yeah, it's very
Gorgeous,
beautiful, but take
it's
the
also
black bars
corrupt.
off.
And you'll see
This
that
isn't a
there's
fucking
stormtroopers,
cinematic movie,
there's an Empire
dumbasses.
presence, and the pikes
Jesus
and the
Christ.
Hutts
Sorry.
also fighting it out. So Empires and Syndicate presence.
It looks like they're trying to do 21 by 9.
Well, we'll get on
I
to the
believe
syndicates in
that's
just
the
a sec, but
dimension.
as I've heard from
Or
you
simply
before,
they're
speaking
going
about
for the
game,
black bar
one thing that
cinematic
teams are really
vibe.
proud of in
And it looks like
particular
shit.
with Star Wars Outlaws is those hubs of where Kay can get her intel, and that all starts with cantinas.
Happy
Now, the
pretty
cantinas
Thursday,
that we
everyone,
have on
and good luck.
Akiva,
Hey, happy
very
Thursday to
different
you
to the
too,
ones we have
man.
on Tatooine. Tell me a
Can't
bit
believe
about
it's
how
already
you go
Thursday
designing
this week.
these
It's
places that feel
wild.
like Star Wars cantinas, but also reflective of the planet or moon that they're on.
Absolutely. So
Jesus.
The Cantina is this flashpoint of everything that makes Star Wars special. And the approach, the design philosophy that we worked with Lucasfilm Games really allowed us to understand the simplicity, relatability.
it's like a
and
body
yet
bag there or
difference
some shit.
that
What the
all of
fuck?
These locations can take. So, for example, in the real world, you have jazz bars. You
Oh,
have
it's-
Korean
it's like the Han
barbecues, you
Solo
have
thing.
All of
Okay.
these different types of location. So each one of these had to have a different type of vibe. Here in
How's your cat,
Akiva,
Cookie? My cat's
it's a
good. Thank you for
tropical tiki
asking.
bar. So that's the
He
vibe
was
that we
resting
were
with me
going for
until
now.
I had to
Sounds great, and
put
it's
him in the other
obviously a
room
great
because
place
the
to
green
meet up
screen.
with these crime syndicates and get some jobs
I miss
out of
Kitty.
a-
I
make
want
an
him to
impact
be right
on the game.
beside me.
So, of course, this is a game about the underworld of Star Wars.
Right.
And there are 4 main syndicates. There's maybe more, but there are 4 main syndicates that you'll be dealing with. The Pikes, the Hutts, the Ashiga clan that we created with Lucasfilm Games, and the Crimson Dawn. And you, as an outlaw, are going to be able to work on your reputation with
Okay.
each one of those. Doing jobs for some, betraying others, and building your profile accordingly. So very, very involved in your personal story throughout this adventure.
That's incredible. So they will form a general structure that Kay can live out this story in, but how much agency do players have
Look at
to
the gigantic
maybe go
map.
off the beaten path, maybe take Kay down some slightly darker routes, or playing the good guy a bit?
You can definitely tell it's an
100%
Ubisoft
up
game.
to you. So, for example, here, this is the first time we ever show this quest. And it's a quest
Okay.
where you've landed in Akiva. Your main focus is to go pick up a droid smith.
Right,
a
right.
droidsmith that you need
At least
to
we
pull
got
off this
all
heist
blacked
that
out
we've been
freaking
talking
suit.
about.
That's always nice.
157 million credits, that's a lot of
not
credits.
I did Final
yeah.
Fantasy VII
And
Rebirth.
to do
DLC
that, you're
is
gonna
no
have
chat.
to
Oh my god,
upgrade
it's
your
been since said in
equipment, which, we're
Catchin.
doing there. We're
Yeah.
making
Really?
sure
Or
that your
Keatshin?
loadout is the right one. You jump on your
I wonder how that's gonna
and
be.
You'll be able to be distracted by curiosity on the way. So you're speeding off, you're on the way. It's quite a journey, and on that journey, you're going to be able to do jumps, tricks.
Oh,
Nice.
The bike is based on a motocross, so it feels visceral as well.
Right.
And you'll be able to come across different things. Like here we have a.
I hope you can get
an
rid of the
Imperial
cinematic bars.
shuttle landing. Do you go?
Personally, it
and
makes the
mingle
game
with
look like
those people?
shit.
Do you mess around with the Empire at this point, or do you save it for a little bit later on? 'Cause
So it's
guess
a Far
what?
Cry outpost.
That
Okay.
droidsmith, he's going to be located in an Imperial.
Far Cry,
compound.
but Star Wars.
Just our luck. Just
our
our luck.
luck.
Well,
In a third-person
how
setting.
well-equipped can the player be to tackle? That's not a compound. That's a fortress. I mean, what does Kay bring to the table to be able to deal with these kind of scenarios?
Well,
let's see
she's
what this
gotta
looks
have
like.
The equipment to be able to do that, and that starts off with things like your binoculars to be able to scope the different opportunities. There's not just one way in; there are several ways in. The surest way to meet a very certain end is to go in guns blazing, because this is the Empire we're talking about.
Yeah.
So it's a massive force in front of you.
Right,
We're
right.
gonna go stealth.
Okay.
And binoculars, one thing, blaster, another, Nyx, incredibly important.
Still.
Let's just have a taste of how Kay uses Nyx.
Okay.
She's going to be sending me across
So
and
you're gonna-
attacking, clawing
it's-
the hell out of that stormtrooper.
It's basically like
I
the
feel
friends
bad for
that you
the
can
guy.
do, the
That's-
amigos from
Shouldn't-
Far Cry
you shouldn't-
6.
He's there. He's
That you can
built
use
for
with
this.
that.
Okay.
You
True.
take out the second stormtrooper.
Boom.
And now you have
Smack,
to
bitch.
hack through that laser barrier to be able to get into the gooey good stuff in the middle of
Yeah.
that fortress.
So there's quite a few different
What
ways
is this
of
game's
engaging
creatives?
in a
It's
mission
that
like
Star
this.
Wars one. I think it's Star Wars Outlaws,
What would
right?
happen if we did go in all blasters blazing? Would it be
All
a big
guns
problem for us
blazing,
on this
baby.
particular mission?
This is an Empire compound, so that's going to be a
It's gonna
real-
alert the whole outpost. Backup's gonna
Take your
come.
advice.
One of the
Boom.
conditions
Shit's
is
gonna
that
happen.
you don't set off the
Play a
alarm,
Far Cry
'cause
game
if
and you'll
the
play
alarm
this.
sets off, you're going to shut down that compound.
Fair enough.
You may revisit the compound later on to be able to steal more stuff and to really find all of the treasures. And there, you can do it the way you want. But ATSTs, guarding the door, you've got a blaster in Nyx. Do you really want to put yourself in that sort of situation?
I could take my chances, honestly. Earlier on, though, we did see with Kay's using a blaster.
Star
now,
Wars
but
Outlaws,
before that,
yeah.
She was working on it a bit.
It
on her
looks
work
actually
Yes.
pretty alright.
inside the
The
Trailblazer. What
black
was that
bars
all
are
about? Is
really
that-
throwing me
that's
off.
or-
Yeah,
It's
that's
making the
absolutely
dimension look so
upgrading your
awkward.
weapon.
Okay.
Because we want this to be about.
They want to make it
a
as cinematic as
resourceful
possible,
underdog.
though.
And a resourceful underdog, they have one main tool that you can upgrade. You can have a charge blast, which is like a rocket launcher.
What?
Plasma, which is the regular blaster,
Right.
with speed mode to it, so it feels like an automatic weapon. And you have one function,
Okay.
which is the shock function, which we'll see a little bit later on.
Nice. I love the way that she even moves around. Like you mentioned before, Scoundrel Archetype's one of your favorites, but the movements of Kay, the mannerisms, the swagger, really communicates that so
swagger.
well.
It's something
Okay.
that we worked on Division 2.
Right.
And those are trained military agents,
Yeah.
civilian agents, but with military training. Here we wanted a resourceful underdog, so you have to have that different movement. But all of those mannerisms and that sort of swagger that you see
Yeah.
there, that's Umberly. who brought
Swagger.
That to the character, and she'll be able to tell you all about it.
Okay, great. I'll make sure to. One thing that I want to point out as well, we did just talk about the blaster a little bit. We're getting to see some of the action over there. Nice shot, by the way. The sound of it, too. I mean, in Star Wars, there are so many sounds that are iconic. Players, you know, when we listen to them, it makes the hair on our arms stand
Close
up.
your eyes and think
Oh.
TIE Fighter.
Yeah, TIE Fighter, I'm thinking like the seismic charge.
Yep.
Oh man, yeah. But Kay's blaster also has a really satisfying punch to it. So tell me about the process for making sure that you're designing a weapon sound-wise, the feel of it, the look of it, making sure it's authentically Star Wars, but also...
Leaves are falling out. I know, right? He's getting close to fall,
We
dude.
have
I'm
to
I'm so
get
excited about that,
inspiration from the
dude.
past. get inspiration from the original trilogy because this adventure.
I mean, it looks
happens in
alright.
between
On a
Empire
serious note, the
Strikes
game
Back
does
and
look
Return of the
alright.
Jedi.
Right.
So we had access to all of those things. And then the pleasure is looking at that, working with that, and coming up with something that sounds new and that become its own sound. And that extends from the sound design to, you know, the music of the piece,
Got the
which
droids,
I
man.
think is remarkable. You heard
Oh,
it in
shoot
the
her.
trailer. It's fantastic.
Anytime I hear the horns, honestly, I'm goosebumps. It's crazy.
God,
So
her
we
face
finally
looks
find
like
out
she's
droids
been
with
doing
you,
some
though, I
crap,
guess.
bruh.
Who's not particularly
That
happy
that
to see
jaw.
it. So I'm not gonna
That fucking
spoil
chin more
the
like.
story, but the droid's
Gonna be looking
with
like the damn
Deep
Crimson
has a
Chin.
past with you.
Okay.
And he's ended up working with the Empire, so you know he's made some really bad
Oh
decisions.
dear,
as well.
yeah. It's not great. I mean, he's already got a protocol droid firing a gun at us. I never thought I'd see that. But
I got a problem with a gatekeeper droid.
now that's caught his interest.
That's caught his
Yeah,
interest.
interesting.
There's a real challenge. There's
Yeah.
a real opportunity. It's not motivated by the credits, but tinkering around with some new tech.
I like
That's
it.
what catches his eye.
I could get on with this guy. But the problem is, once we extract Gadik, we have to get out as well, right?
And that's where the blaster comes into its full
right.
use.
Nice.
So
Jesus Christ.
this is going to be part of one of those main quests.
Mm-hmm.
It's a linear quest, and there's a whole path where you explode into the combats, and you
Yes.
use all of the tools at your disposal.
Right.
Before we edited a little segment which was a puzzle room.
Right,
We didn't
yeah.
want to spoil the puzzle. We didn't want to spoil the traversal. We wanted to focus on the real action of this
Yeah.
piece.
Great. And now we're getting some serious combat because there was no chance to sneak there. Everybody's just
That's
whipped
it.
over and saw us.
Yeah, everybody saw that
Let's
shit.
just escape.
But this is where Kay sort of comes into her own because scoundrels, they love to improvise. They're good under pressure.
I hope you get more than just a little pistol.
Encouraging players to make sure they look around them, identify bits that are useful, send
Absolutely.
nicks out, play around with it a bit.
All of those
Mark.
tools, you've got an adrenaline
What's that
shot.
fucking red eye?
If you
Bro, they got the
recognize that, it
red eye
allows you to
mechanic
slow
from
time,
fucking Red
pick
Dead,
your
bro.
targets, and it's
Oh, at least we
automatic
get to
kill.
see other blasters and shit. Okay.
That's a bit more of a problem though.
This guy's got a shield, and one of your modules will be able to disable that shield, opening
Great.
them up for the deadly shot.
At least you can actually pick up other
Absolutely
stuff.
stunning.
So that's cool.
And that's it. You grapple hook out and
we're
escape the
clear.
base.
You make it seem so easy. I'm gonna try it, and it's not gonna be that.
I
easy.
wish I was playing this one. There's a whole team, and they've done an amazing job at capturing this one.
Yeah, I mean, right at the end there, we also got a little sizzle, a little taster of
Little
the rest
sizzle,
of what's to
man.
come in the game. And one thing in particular I spotted there was some sabak happening as well.
Yep,
So
Sabak.
you got to tell me about that because I love it.
Sabak is a big part of the scoundrel lifestyle.
Yeah.
So we wanted to create our own rules, which gave us this depth of play and being able to collect special cards that change the rules of the game while you go along. So there'll be tournaments, there'll be high stakes games, there'll be
Nice.
a lot of credits to win as well.
Great. Well, I'll have to get practicing on that, definitely. But so I just want to say thank you so much for joining us. This has been incredibly insightful. Cannot wait to play the game, and it's not too long until launch. So
Austin
But
designs
next
is
week-
interesting to
next
say the
up,
least.
yeah, well, thanks for joining us, Julian. Next up, though, to celebrate the launch of Star Wars Outlaws, we decided to test some lucky fans on their Star Wars knowledge. Let's see how they got on.
Welcome to the home of Star Wars Outlaws here.
This
at the
fucking
beautiful
girl's
Xbox
outfit,
booth.
bro.
And it's time for
Yesterday
massive
she looked like a crackhead. Now she's got
Friday
Valentine's
for a
Day kind of
chance to win
vibes. The
some very
fuck?
fabulous prizes. How will they earn this sweet loot? I hear you ask.
I
Well,
don't know.
Star
Tell
Wars
us,
trivia,
bitch.
of course. So
Jesus.
here's how it's going to work.
Okay.
Each fan will be given a Star Wars Outlaws trivia question, and if they answer correctly, they will
I would
win
fail
a
instantly.
beautiful Nyx plushie. Isn't it adorable?
Hey Cookie, what I missed? The Star Wars Outlaws. They showcased some of the game. It looked pretty alright. It looked like Far Cry mixed with Star Wars. The only thing I didn't like is they had a cinematic black bars, which was really really bad. It's called Letterbox. The way they got it, I did not care for that. That was like the only thing I couldn't care for, but everything else looked alright.
Ready? Let's go.
The thing was fucking fried.
I'm from lovely Citron. And where are you from, Citron?
Not gonna lie, the Xbox looked
Amazing. Are
fried.
you ready to win win some prizes.
It looked like a fucking one of those
First
portable
question.
stoves.
What is the name of the main
It's too early.
character
Yeah, it
in
is
Star
too
Wars
early. I'm
Outlaws?
tired, bro.
It's Kate.
I barely got
What
up
was her last
in
name?
time. My dad got me up.
Bess.
Star
Yes,
Wars so
let's
far,
go.
lucky 13.
That's the next plushie for you. Well done. That's yours.
Star Wars looked alright. It just had like a
are you ready for your next
letterboxing
question? It's gonna
thing.
set
Now
up a
they're
little. Yes, I'm ready.
giving out prizes to get the
What
right
is
questions.
the name of Kay Vess's starship?
The fuck if I know.
Oh god. You can do this, Citron.
I don't know.
Take a guess.
Pressure me to take a fucking guess.
Oh, so close, but it's not correct. Well, we still got your next plushie, so well done, though. Yay! He's done good. Yay!
Okay, well,
Okay,
let's see
I'm
if they
here
give him a
with-
different prize or
Yeah,
if it's
lovely
gonna get
to
the
speak
same
to you. And
prize.
Where are you from today?
I'm from Switzerland.
Stunning. Are you ready to win some Star Wars prizes? Yes. Let's go. Okay, question number 1. What is the name of Kay Vess's main companion?
The little guy calls Nix.
Yes, it is, and here he is now. Congrats.
Oh.
Yay!
Well, there you go. There's your prize.
Okay,
Same
are you
prize.
ready to step up
Let's
a
see if he
level
gets
now?
another
Yes.
prize, though.
And how can Nix help Kay in battle?
Let's see. Star Wars games with no lightsabers.
So
Nah,
he
I'm
can
good.
attack
Hello.
people,
And you got the
um,
Crimson
for
Chin that you're
evil
playing. Her fucking Chinny
That
Chin
sounds
Chin's
good
the
to
most
me. I think that's
fucking
correct.
in-depth
Let's
thing that
go.
you know about her.
Jeez. Well done. The Star Wars controller is yours.
Wow, you got a Star Wars controller. You got some swag, brother.
Marcel?
Marcel, how are you today?
Marcel.
I'm fine, thank you.
Good. Are you ready to win some Star Wars prizes?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. First question. What's the launch date of Star Wars Outlaws?
It's the
30th
30th of August.
Yes, it
Yeah.
is. GG.
That was an easy one there.
Woo! And next for you. Let's go. Not long at all as well. Are you ready for your next one?
Oh yes.
That's gonna be the trickier one.
Between which 2 classic Star Wars movies do the events of Star Wars Outlaws take place?
The Empire Strikes Back and the Return of the Jedi.
Let's go!
See,
Well
I wouldn't
done,
have been able to
Marcel.
figure it out. At least he gets an
Controller.
Xbox controller.
A true Star Wars fan. GG's. Well done.
Yeah, thank you. But
So, are they only up to 2 questions? They should have done like 3 or 4 questions, see what else he would have got.
Thank you very much. Fine.
Awesome. Let's win some Star Wars prizes together. You ready?
Yes, I am.
First question. What is the preferred weapon of Kay Vess?
It's a blaster.
Yes, it's a heavy blaster. Let's go. And next plushie for you.
There you go. That plushie looks like an
Well
L. I
done.
know,
Are you ready
right?
to Step it up a level.
Of course.
Next question, a bit harder. Where did Kay grow up?
The fuck if I know where
On
Kay grew up.
Tatooine, But I have forgot the exact place.
Oh, I'm so sorry. It was Cantonica and Canto Bite, but so
Someone's
close.
gonna
Well
throw
done.
that
Enjoy
plushie
the
in the
next
trash.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Let's go. Woo. Yay. Woo. Okay, I'm
Jackson
here with
Jones.
Thomas, lovely to chat to you. Are you ready to win some
He
Star
looked
Wars
like
prizes?
Lucas. Bro, he really did a younger Lucas.
I believe in you. Okay,
He really
question.
did.
Who is the
I think it's the
publisher
fucking
of
hair and the
Star Wars
glasses that
Outlaws,
dude.
the game?
He was trying hard to look like Lucas,
Yes,
bro.
it is. A next plushie for you. Woo. Let's go. Okay, next question, a little bit harder now.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm trying.
What type of droid is ND5?
ND5.
Kay's pal ND5. What kind of droid?
It must be a PX Commander.
Yes, it is! BS Commando
Motherfucker
droid.
got lucky to get the Xbox controller there.
Jeez. Well, that's it for us here at Trivia at Gamescom. But if you think you can do a little bit better, you too can enter for a chance to win a custom.
She looks
Star
like
Wars
I don't know why, but she looks like a crap. Look at that thing.
controller stand or an
Thing.
Xbox Series X.
Dude,
All you need to do is head over
the
to
Outlaws like
TV/Xbox,
Series S, I kid you not.
follow
It
the
looks like a
prompts in
portable
chat and
fucking
enter
stove.
this question. What species is Nyx? Good luck. Remember
Oh,
to
man.
answer in chat. And
What
now
the fuck
it's
is
over
in
to
that?
Henry with one of the
We got
beautiful
green
voices
balls
from
in there. You
Star
want to
Wars
win
Outlaws.
something? Here's some green balls. It's alien balls.
Hey, they did
Hope
pretty
you
good.
like it.
Joining me now is Kay
He was
Vess
the only
herself. Oh,
droid
Gonzalez,
he
how you
knew.
doing?
Bro,
Happy to be here. Exciting.
They did pretty good on the quiz.
They did. I was answering along with them.
Yeah, you got them all right, obviously.
Obviously. Nix did too.
also the most L questions, just Outlaws question. There, no major Star Wars movies and Clone Wars TV shows. Major L. Well, yeah, they're trying to they're trying to promote the shit out of Outlaws. It's just another way to promote the game itself.
Break down for me what was your first like what was your Star Wars awakening?
It's a big L
How did that
indeed.
come about?
Well, I grew up in Venezuela, so it was all in
Oh.
Spanish, and it was Guerra de las Galaxias. So, you know, that's
This
something
is
I love
pretty
about
much
Star
what's going to be
Wars, is
happening.
that it
Star
doesn't
Wars
matter what color of your
Outlaws,
skin,
World
what
of
language you speak,
Warcraft,
where in the world you
Elder
are,
Scrolls
you
Online,
all have
Fallout
a Star Wars story, and mine just happened
76,
to be in the other side
some
of,
Towerborn, I
South
don't know
America.
that.
So it's exciting,
Plus, all
you know,
new
when
looks
I
at
got to share
Microsoft
about
Flight
it,
Simulator, Mecha
with my family
Break,
and friends. I got
Frag
to,
Punk.
to relate
Little
to it
Nightmares 3 is the one I'm
in
looking
my
forward
language,
to.
in my culture.
Life is Strange Double
What was
Exposure,
their
I'm excited
reaction
to
when they
see.
first found out that,
Date
by the way, I'm
everything,
actually
that
gonna be
sounds
in it now?
creepy. Kill Knight, don't know about
unreal. I
that.
mean,
The
there was a lot of
casting of the Frank
questions.
Stone.
I think
The first Berserker
my
Kazan.
family also,
Very
especially my
excited to see
parents, they
more of
started
that.
watching all of the
Planet Coaster
movies,
2.
especially when I shared that it
Eternal
was in the original
Strands.
trilogy between
The cast of
Empire
Frank
and,
Stones,
you know,
The Mysterious,
Return of the
Project
Jedi,
Birdseye,
so
and
I
a
did
few more
too.
other
I think
surprises.
I,
So
like,
that's kind of
blasted
the
Star
general
Wars theme
gist. I'm guessing
song,
that we're
and
going
I
to
watched the
be checking all
movies, and
out.
anytime I see anything Star Wars, I just have this like Star Wars. Yeah. I'm
Not
like,
impressed.
please, yeah.
It looks like Far
in
Cry
terms of
mixed
pay
with
and
Star
playing the role
Wars
of a
mixed with a little bit of
Where
Division.
did you have to go for
That's
that?
what it
Did you
looks
have to
like
reach
for that
into
game
to sort of
specifically.
conjure
Third
up
person kind
this
of vibe from
character?
Division.
I mean,
The
obviously we've seen
scope and what
Scoundrels
you do
in
within the
this
open world
timeline,
really
like the
reminds me
likes
of
of
Far
Han
Cry,
Solo
and then
and
just put it
Lando
into a Star
Calrissian.
Wars setting.
But they're so confident.
With
They have the
letterboxing, which is
expertise.
so
They know what
fucking
they're
shit
doing because
to make it look
they're
more
out there in the
cinematic.
galaxy.
So
Unlike Kay,
stupid.
she's a rookie.
I woke up for this,
She's
lol.
not an expert scoundrel, but you know, she's
Bro,
a
don't feel bad.
survivalist,
I want to
and
go
her
back to
and Nyx,
fucking bed.
you know, survive off of
I
odd
spent,
jobs
I
and Canto
went to
Bay,
sleep at
and
5
they're
o'clock in the
dreaming of
morning and had to
more.
get right back up. I'm pissed.
I love the attitude,
But Cookie
you know,
in
the
chat is the
charm,
best.
the
Thanks,
witty
man.
banter, the swagger that they
I know
have.
this is a little bit
And, you know,
different
those
because
characters were
they're
obviously
kind of talking a lot more
inspiration,
than
but,
usual.
I
But
got to
it is
try
interesting to
to bring
see.
my
When
own
there
heart
is
to it.
something
You know,
interesting,
Kay
it's
Vess has
quite
flaws.
fun.
She's imperfect. She has a vulnerability that I feel I brought to
Alright,
the
let's see
role
what we
even
got.
from the first tape that I sent in back in 2022, you know? So that's something, you
That's
know,
a
it's a
weird
collaboration from the
fucking
whole
shirt
team.
she's got
The
on.
whole
I don't
team's
know
really
why.
into it because when you're playing through it and you
I think it's
even
the,
hear
I don't know if
the,
it's
like,
the
banter
see-through
between
vibe
Kay
or
and
if it's
Angie
the
Farr,
pattern.
you're like,
But it
God,
looks
I really
weird.
am a Kay Vess. This is so relatable.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
awesome. Yeah. What's it like working?
Looks like
with a
someone
wider
just
team
spread
then,
cheddar
building
cheese all on her,
a new
man.
cast of characters to put into a franchise like Star Wars? You
No
have to work
offense.
together so
It
much.
really does look like someone
Absolutely.
just
I
spread
mean,
cheddar cheese all
when
on her.
you walk
She opened
into
a whole bag of
franchise that's
fucking
already
Cheetos and got it
established,
all spread on
yes,
to
you
her
understand so
fucking
much of
shirt.
it, the tone, you know, just kind of the general vibe
Oh,
of
man.
what we're making. But because it's motion capture,
Right.
you
Yeah.
require so much aid in visualizing what the world is going to look like. I don't have
Oh,
the
I thought that
luxury
was
of
Link in the
relying on
background. I'm like, what
sets
the
and
fuck?
costumes and hair and
It looked
makeup.
like
I mean,
it.
we're in the mocap studio in like these cat suits, wet suits with these markers. We're in a volume surrounded by hundreds of infrared cameras that are capturing our every
No, is she the
movement.
one that's
It's a
actually
lot
doing the
more
motion
intentional. You
captioning
have to
for the
have this
lady?
awareness of your body and your instrument. And
Bruh.
you rely so much on the director, the writer, the storyboards. Sometimes they say, okay, we're
need to
about
know
to
who
do
the motion
this kind
capture
of scene.
actress
So they
is
pull
for
up,
this.
you know,
Is it this
inspiration
girl?
from the TV
That'd be
shows,
funny.
from movies
Hold
that
up.
have previously been done to capture just the air of what we're trying to make because we have to create it in our mind's eye.
So that must be a completely different way of bringing characters to life compared to like film or television.
think this
which you
might
have done
actually
before.
be her.
You have worked
Hold
in
up.
games before, but this is clearly the most involved project that you've ever been on, right?
From top to bottom. I mean, I'm there every day in almost every scene. I've
I
recorded
kid you not. I
over,
think that is
like,
her.
11,400 lines for the game. So I hope you enjoy my voice. You're going to hear a lot of it. It's expansive, you know, and it takes years
Bruh.
to create it. They've been working on it for a couple years before I jumped on back in 2022. So
I kid you
it's a
not.
long process. It's
I think that's the
it's an
same girl that does the
incredible journey. I
for
truly
for
have
Kay.
grown alongside Kay Vess,
No, dude,
so
that don't
even
even
though
look
I've
like
done
the
video
same.
games before,
Yeah,
leading a
okay,
game
hold it.
requires a lot
Provided
more
both motion
responsibility,
capture and voice for
but I was ready
Kay.
for it.
She looks so much better than the fucking in-game.
Surely they had a real
Oh my god.
Obviously, we had him on set.
What did they do to the poor girl?
Unbelievable. Thanks so much for joining.
Like, I'm not even
Can't wait to
joking.
play the game. It's not too
Oh,
long
the
till it launches
fucking
either, so
phone, dude.
You're gonna get to see how other people react.
I gotta
It's
see if I
hitting
can
people
find a
on
good
August
angle of
30th,
her.
and we get
Goddamn,
my
you
smart
just see
face
the back of her
reference,
head the
so
whole
let's go.
fucking time.
Keep your cards close.
Very close.
What
You
did
can
they
use Nick's
do
to
to
chat
her
if you have time
look?
on it.
He's great for that, right? Well,
Yeah.
I'll
Is
let
it
you
just
enjoy
me?
Gamescom. Thanks.
She looks actually pretty, you know, good and beautiful. She looks attractive. How the fuck? She did the motion of capturing and a voice for K. This is fucking K, I believe. Right? Look at this shit. Like, gave it a fucking jawlines. Gave it a fucking, oh my god. And then the fucking Crimson Chin. What did they do? They 2024 her. That's what it was. It's 2024, bro. Progressive shit. Come on, bro. You should know better. What did they fucking do to her, bro? Crimson goddamn Chin. Oh, this looks cool. I think I've seen this game. Bro. If you are every day, it's going to be ass, and her voice is already ass. She's fine in real life. Well, who is she? Her name is hold up. Humberly Gonzalez? Don't quote me on that. Humberly, and then Gonzalez, Gonzalez. Provided both the motion capture and voice for fucking K, which K is the main, what is it? K Vess is actually the main fucking character. I swear I've seen this before. What did they do to her, bro? That's sad, it is. Also, Frosty, welcome to the live stream. In game looks like a man. Well, no offense! Hey, man. Bro, the fucking jawline and the goddamn chin looking like Crimson Chin from Very Odd Parents. She looks beautiful, dude. And Ubisoft just fucked her up, bro. She got 2024'd. Oh, man. We got Stellar Booty. And fucking what else is there? I don't even know right this minute. But goddamn, we got Stellar Booty, but then we got this shit. I'm sorry, I had to. I think they made her a handsome face for facial. It's weird. It's fucking weird, dude. What's this? We got another mech? Jesus Christ, man. If I was a freaking voice actor slash motion capturing, like actress slash actor, and someone fucked my face up that much, I would want to sue. I want to be fucking suing. I know they probably got some NDA bullshit that gives them all rights to be able to use whatever they capture and do whatever they want with it. But I swear to God, I'll find a fucking loophole and sue them for how, like, false advertising the fucking person in there. You get like some person in there that's got like a great reputation or something for doing something, and then you just screw up their entirety of the face and just use their name for clout. Which I don't even know this person. So I'm not saying it's a popularized person. I don't even know who this person is. She's been an actress. Let's see. She's a Canadian actress. First got a taste of acting. She's done quite a lot of stuff. She was actually in Terror. I mean, it was kind of a shitty movie. I watched Terror recently. Terror was alright. It was on Netflix. It was just a shitty little movie. But it was still... Jesus Christ, they really fucked her up, bro. I'm sorry. Yeah, that was an apple. Oh, man. Alright, at least we got the mech. Oh, my God. They fucked... Oh, Jesus. Jesus, man. Ubisoft. Ubisoft and fucking Disney at its finest, bro. Yeah, I'm good. I ain't spending $70 fucking on that. I'm good, dude. There's too many other great games coming out to actually waste $70 fucking on that garbage. No offense. And what the hell is this? I'm sorry, I wasn't even focused on this mech. Is it low on your guys' side? There we go. I couldn't hear it. I'm sorry. It's still hard to hear over here from me too. There it goes. I mean, to be honest, if you're in a mech, this looks kind of chaotic as hell.
When transformed, Stego specializes in long-range fire support as an ultra-heavy striker armed with the big guns. On the Krob
I like the music though.
The goal is to collect mining data by capturing data nodes, making teamwork and strategy essential. Panther is a brawler.
Just made a shrink too.
Shield booster. Panther's devastating
Dude,
charged
the motion
attacks
capture for
and
Mafia
defense
should have been what it looked like instead of looks worse than a potato. It really does,
isn't
man.
the only brawler
God.
Be prepared to face Elysinus and
Oh
Buck,
man.
two melee machines with unique abilities.
And it might be good in gameplay wise. I don't know. I'm just gonna wait.
The brawlers have unique finishing moves that keep the action intense.
This looks like if you got ADHD brain, this would be good for you because holy shit, there's a lot going on. Not like in a rude way, like in actually a good way. It looks like it would be stimulating.
Sky Raider is a powerful and swift air attacker that can transform into a bomber to rain fire on enemy forces.
Alright,
The
that works.
elegant yet lethal Naruto rules the battlefield with pinpoint sniping and advanced
There you go, fucking sniping.
making it almost impossible.
Look, the girl over there probably doesn't even care about the fact that they actually screwed it up. She's just like, look, I made it in Star Wars. That's just going to give more credit to my name. That's probably what she's thinking.
Stay tuned for his commercial
Mecha
release in
Break.
2025.
Looks interesting. The Warbot mobile for a console game. Also, great games, a lot of laser beams. I know, right?
Museum's Coastal Deep Dive.
What the hell?
Marine Life Museum in Two Point County is, just as you'd expect, situated along the coast and boasts a treasure trove of wetlandian exhibits. Or at least it will do once you've hired some experts and sent
What
them
is
on
this?
perilous expeditions to unearth rare, but sometimes soggy sunken treasures. Discovering and maintaining the happiness of aquatic life is also a
Right
big
behind a
attraction
little
of the
bit.
Marine Life Museum. And fish have a surprising number of aquariums.
Sorry. I'm a little behind.
More funds to keep your facilities clean,
There we go.
everything nicely decorated, and vending machines well stocked. Once you uncover the Marine Life Museum, you can then hire wetlandian
No,
experts in
marine.
all your other museum locations. From there, you can grow your
The
aquatic
dude's
collection
voice sounds
throughout
very
your
familiar.
two-point
She
museum
looks like
empire.
Michael GTA
Thank you
5.
for
Ooh.
attending this coastal deep dive.
Cyberpunk mobile games. Good sims like. This looks interesting. 2 Point Museum.
If you've ever dreamed of running your own museum or just really enjoy the 2 Point series of games, then listen up, because our next guests have the game for you. And
Okay.
me, here to tell us all about 2 Point Museum, please welcome 2 Point Studios design director Ben Huskins and executive producer
Okay.
Joe Curla. Welcome to Gamescom, to Cologne.
2 Point Museum.
Great to be here.
Great to be here.
So we got
How's
Star Wars
Germany
out of the
treating
way.
you?
Oh,
Now we're going to
absolutely
2
love
Point.
it. Absolutely love it.
The
It's
weather's
Museum.
good.
the atmosphere is incredible.
Yeah.
And I
is.
think we
Little bit too
saw
warm, but
that
that's
other
okay.
game, whatever you want
That's
to call
okay.
it. It was a
and
mech
the
game.
the halls are cooled, so everything okay. And today's the first consumer day, so we're really excited to have you here. So, 2 Point has taken on education with campus, on medicine with hospitals. So now, Ben, how did you come up with the idea, the theme of museum, and why should fans be excited about this game?
Yeah, well, the thing that's great about museums is that they have these amazing collections of completely unique exhibits. And as soon as we started
Thumbs
talking
up,
about
everyone. Yeah,
museum
please
as an
give this
idea, we got
stream a
really
like. It'll
excited
be
about
super
what if we let
appreciated.
players build up their own unique collections of exhibits.
Okay.
And that got us thinking about, well, like, how do the players get these exhibits? They can you know, they can send their experts off on expeditions around the county. They can basically
something real quick.
explore and discover. We really love this idea of getting across this sense of exploration and discovery and anticipation about what might come back when your team comes back from an expedition. And this just got us really excited about,
There we
you
go.
know, getting these exhibits, and then of course once you've got them,
Any
putting
Killer
them on display
Instinct or
in your
Jet Set Radio
museums,
news?
and
Not yet.
actually that
We
whole side of
saw
it as a
Star
museum
Wars
manager,
that looked
you
really
deciding
bad.
where you lay things out, and you
Specifically, the
deciding where do you
character
put your most
model
impressive
for the
exhibits,
lady.
Where do you want to channel your guests through the museum, and
There
how
was a
do you
weird
give
mech
them the
game,
best
and
possible
now
experience?
some 2
I've
Point
got some
Museum
ideas,
game. Looks
but,
weird.
I've also
The
saw
gameplay
in
reminds
the
me of Battlefront
trailer
2,
that you
more
welcome
cinematic
families
and
as
more
well as
ass somehow.
children climbing
I would
on
play
very
Battlefront
precious
2. That's
exhibitions.
bad. Hello.
So what do we
Yeah.
need to look
Yeah,
out
the
for
Adam's
when we're
apple.
welcoming those visitors?
So we're really
Oh,
excited
God.
to introduce children to
I
2
kid
Point
you
County,
not. It's
and I
weird.
think it's just felt
It
like such a
reminded me of
natural
Far Cry meets
fitting,
Division
natural
meets
place for them to be.
Star Wars.
And
That's what it
with
really
children,
reminded me
we've
of.
introduced
Also,
family
yes, I'm high.
groups,
Welcome to
we've
the live
introduced
stream,
school
dude.
trips,
But no, not
all
yet. We
sorts
haven't
of-
seen
they're kind of
anything
like little agents of
specifically.
chaos, and they make a bright mess of the
that
museum,
set
don't
or
they?
Killer
But
Instinct.
we've also introduced a
This is our
lot
third
of
game
other
that we have seen
character
this morning.
types, like the Professor, he's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So
Professor!
he knows knowledge, doesn't he?
Yeah. So when professors come in,
Not
you need
professor.
to focus a bit more on education because they're going to donate money based on how much they learn about all of your exhibits. And then if you've got frozen items, you'll get
the Yetis. I love them. I love the.
I mean, if you
frozen
like these
exhibits
types of games, it
particularly.
looks
So you always
weird
have
but
to maintain your
interesting-ish.
exhibit. So with frozen items, you need to have your freezer cooler, and then you'll get Yetis come to visit.
So
Yep,
if I
you're
have
dusting
all
it
these
off, I saw
visitors,
that.
how do I keep them happy throughout the day?
So I particularly love decorating. So for me, I keep my visitors
Man,
happy
my
by
place
making
would
a
look
beautiful
crap.
museum. So
I just place everything
look at
randomly.
the
Frick.
customization options,
Oh my
the
god.
lighting,
You
decorative
know, it's already been
items,
36
try and
minutes
make a
since
really
this event
incredible space
started.
for them to enjoy.
Yeah,
Holy
Joe's
crap.
museums are usually a work of art, whereas
right.
my museums, I guess my philosophy is more, fill their minds with wonder, empty their wallets. That's more my approach.
Empty the wallets.
My
Great
museums
philosophy.
tend to end up being a bit of a hellish labyrinth where visitors have to go through about 5 different gift shops before they can escape the museum. Don't get me
Well,
wrong, they still
we
have a
truly
good time.
know how
they
he
just
actually
leave with
acts
no
now.
money.
So in another world, you would be managing a theme park also.
Well, exactly,
Yeah.
exactly.
I get it. So is each museum
It's all
restricted
about
to one
making
exhibit
money,
type?
boy.
So you can actually put any exhibit in any museum. So we designed the game like this because we wanted the players to really have freedom to build and design the museum however they wanted to.
Right.
And I saw definitely something new, which are unique fish in the game. So can you tell me more about
If I
the
went to go
creation
play
of these
2 Point
artsy
Museum,
creatures and how we can enjoy
I'd be
the fruits
upset
of
with
that labor?
myself.
So
I'd
we
be
have
like,
lots of
nah.
fun coming up with the ideas for the fish. I think with the exhibits in our game, sometimes we kind of pull on pop culture references, sometimes it's an idea for an animation, a joke or a pun, but with the fish, we kind of leaned quite
What a
heavily on real
fish.
life reference, but
What
then
a
tried to
fish.
inject 2 Point humour and charm into it. So, like for example, we've got the pufferfish. He's my personal favourite. He's very cute, he's got goofy eyes, puffy cheeks, and you can actually get him as a plushie in the gift shop, which is super cute. We've got the clownfish, he's small, he's got a red nose, so that's quite like on the nose. We've also got like the bull shark, who's kind of scary. He's a shark with a bull ring, and you actually have to keep him separate, or I do, because he does eat the little fish.
Right.
Okay, so talking about fish, let's talk about fish romance. I always wanted to say that on an Xbox broadcast. No,
A
but
fish
seriously, how do we
romance.
keep the fish population healthy?
That sounds so
Yeah,
weird.
so I mean the whole aquarium
I've always wanted to sit down
management
and live
feature as
stream
a whole,
a
there's
fish
quite a lot of depth
romance.
to it,
It's
really,
like
because there's all these
fishy,
different types
fishy.
of fish, and they all behave in different ways, and they all have different characteristics. And you're having to think about, like, do I have enough filters in the aquarium to keep them going? Do I have
Pushing
the
that
right
gift
types
shop
of food
hard.
for
Well,
the
I'm
different
telling
fish
you,
that I've got in
dude.
there? Is the aquarium the right temperature for them? Because all the fish have different needs, different
Let 'em
requirements.
burn. What makes
so there's
that
quite a lot of
fish
depth
tank
to it.
hot
Like,
as
the
shit.
aquarium management as a whole, it's almost
Make
a
'em
game
boil.
in itself. And so yeah, you're having to think about how do I keep them healthy, because
Right,
you know
right.
you can even name your
Hey,
your
Eliza
individual
P and
fish
party animals. I
and
saw
get
that in the
quite attached.
background.
You know, it's Clive the fish.
I'm
That's my
29
favourite
for
fish.
Ultimate
Catch, please,
Mario,
Yeah,
Mario Man
and then,
Simulator.
you know,
Yeah,
while
no
you're
thanks.
nurturing them,
There's a 17 bucks a
you know,
month
if you
you
give
get
them
for
a nice
Ultimate
little
Edition, and you get
secluded
the game for a
area
month.
to hang
Still
out
a no
with,
for me,
then
dog.
maybe fish romance will
I am
blossom,
not doing that shit. I'm
and
gonna be
maybe you'll
100%,
get,
man.
You know, nice little baby fish.
I can be 100%.
Just one
I
follow-up
can't blame you,
question.
and I ain't doing
My
that shit.
the name of
One,
my fish
that's
is
too
called
much.
Bartholomew.
130 bucks for
If I
that
wanna know
shit,
what
they
he
can keep
needs
it and shove it up
as
their
food,
ass.
what he really likes,
17
where do I find
bucks,
it?
they
Like,
can
is there
shove
a
it up
fish
and keep it in
tab,
their
or-
ass.
Oh yeah.
Yet again.
Ah,
There's
okay.
lots of
For
info,
Star
yeah.
Wars. I'm gonna look at the reviews once they come out
Interesting.
and see what's
And
going
then
on.
how do you
Very
actually
reliable
level up
person to
the
go
whole
watch
museum?
usually is ACG.
Right, yeah, so
He'll
as
probably
you
have a
begin to
review up
expand
for Star
your
Wars if I had to
museum,
guess.
You're going to want to
He
go
does a lot of
on
the major
more
releases,
expeditions
so
to
wouldn't
find
surprise
a
me.
wider
And
variety
then
of
I'll
exhibits
get,
to have in your museum, and
I
of course
think,
as you get
I think it's
more
gonna
to add to your
be
collection, you're having to
mid.
think about
It's
where should
literally
I put them
Far Cry
relative
meets
to
Star
the things
Wars
that I've
in a
already
more
got. How's it affecting my
cinematic
layout? Maybe I need to
vibe,
reorganize my whole
quote,
museum
unquote.
layout. And
Still need that
as you get more
crawfish
things,
love game.
The visitors will want to stay for longer in
Dude,
your
I swear,
museums.
I would
You're
love
gonna
the
need to put
crawfish
down,
love
you know,
game.
cafes and
Just
and,
saying, I think
you
it
know,
would
other
work, man.
facilities to keep
I mean,
them
she already
happy.
was talking about the
Otherwise
fish
kids will get
romance. We
bored,
know
and
there's
then they'll
people that
leave,
want
and the
fish
parents will be really
romance now.
angry, and, so yeah,
It's
you
marketable
need to
now. We know it's fucking
build up your
marketable.
collection of exhibits.
Halo games, that'd be interesting.
And
Exclusive
just
for the
keep,
Switch. Oh god, it
keep
would be
those
running
guests
like
staying
dog
as long
shit.
as possible. And the thing we were really
Literally.
keen to do with museum is what we found is people get quite attached to their museums over time, because as you build up that collection and you're having to look after them, right? Because you don't want your fish to die.
Bartholomew. Yeah.
You don't want your frozen caveman in ice to melt, because
I
that'll
would
ruin
want my
it.
fish to die.
Then you get quite attached to your museum.
Some people
and, you know, all of the
money
hours
for
you spent
secrets, and
noodling
they
around
want
laying
to
things
save like
out.
a true business.
And
It's true,
so
by the way, at
what we
Nelson.
do is we keep giving you reasons to come back to each museum, which is
Right,
great, because I
right.
think you do really feel like it's become your own thing.
Amazing. Well, thank you so much for coming.
Yeah, thank you. Now
And
get the fuck
everybody
off.
who's here at Gamescom can play the game actually either at the Xbox booth
Looks
or
boring.
at the Sega booth, which is in the
Not
same
in a rude
hall,
way.
hall 7. I love that we're neighbors. But then last but not least, I think you can wishlist it at home as well. Thank you so much.
Thank you so
Thank you.
much.
Alright,
Thank
get
you.
off the stage.
Now, to the newest chapter in the Life is Strange saga and the supernatural
Okay.
murder mystery.
I'm a little
it revolves
interested.
around. Check out what you
I
can
like
expect
Before the
from Max
Storm,
Caulfield and the gang
and
in this
they're bringing
new
Max
gameplay
Caulfield back,
walkthrough.
and she looks way better
Max
than what she used
Caulfield,
to.
The girl
So
who
I'm
could
a little
rewind
interested in
time
this.
is back.
Let's thrash, Chakra.
Shaka,
But when
bruh.
one of her new
Oh,
friends,
boy.
Safi Llewellyn
Well, she was
Bayard,
always
is
cringy, so let's
murdered
see
in
how.
the grounds of Caledon University, Max finds that her chaotic power has
Is
changed.
back.
Now,
Oh,
Max
no.
must shift back and forth to reveal the truth of her
It
friend's
looks better
murder
than most of the
in an
games they
attempt
put
to
out in a
save
while.
Safi before it's too
It looks
late.
about like how Colors looked, I
Once
believe.
Max's new power manifests, she can send a pulse out from her fingertips at any time. While Pulse is active, she can peer through to the other world, seeing the differences between the timelines clearly.
Oh, that's interesting.
People and objects in the other timeline appear as dimensional echoes, allowing Max to avoid watchful eyes when shifting.
Good thing I can keep an eye on Alderman from here. Wouldn't want to show up right in front of him.
What? She's definitely blown up, in my opinion,
While
compared to
Pulse
what she
shimmers
used to
around
look
her,
like.
She can also see
She is
places
OG
where the
Life is
veil
Strange,
between the
literally.
two timelines is at its thinnest. These shift points are
Wonder
where
how
she
much
can
this
push
game
through
is.
to the opposite timeline to help her
If it's a full price
investigation
game, I
in
don't
a
think I'll get it on
multitude of
release, but
ways.
You need me to hold something, or
Actually, yeah. I need an
you
Allen
can get
wrench.
Colors for 17
got
bucks
one
right
around
now.
here?
No, I borrowed one from
For
Carla,
true
but I think she
colors.
took it back. If you can go grab that from her, I'll owe you.
This could be to solve a puzzle, convince a character to
Double
reveal
exposure.
a secret,
Dude, it's only
or
50
retrieve
bucks.
an
That's not
object
bad.
lost in one timeline by borrowing
October
it
the
from
29th?
another.
Better give this
Okay.
wrench to Moses.
Shift points work in both directions.
I would
so
maybe
you
like
can
to actually
shift
get
back
this
and
game.
forth
It's
from
right there
the
at the
same
end of
spot.
October.
So I found this guy named Alan, but
So
he
it gives
didn't
us
know
time to actually
anything
pick it
about
up.
a wrench.
No, Max, not literally Alan. It's... Oh. You are a lifesaver, Max. Dad joke aside.
I'll never apologize for my dad jokes.
If you're worried about losing track of which timeline you're in, well, Max herself may get confused too.
Oh,
Have
great.
you talked to Reggie since
I'll be like, oh shit,
yesterday?
what happened? She'll be like, oh, what?
Reggie? Crap. Wrong
timeline,
Max.
man.
In the options, you can toggle a UI indicator every time you shift.
Well, at least they give you
confirming
that,
the
so if you wanna
reality
do that.
you've just arrived in. As well as there being visual cues such as cheery Christmas decor in the timeline where Safi is alive.
Decor. The way
Most
she said
importantly
decor.
to Max's investigation,
I was
everyone you
asking,
meet
is she?
has an
Oh, okay.
increasingly
I'm sorry.
divergent
I thought you
duplicates
were
in the
saying
other
she
timeline.
is the OG. Yeah, she's the
Depending
OG.
on which timeline you're in,
She's
they'll
the
react to
original
Max and her probing
character that you got to play as
very
on like
differently.
just the regular
A
Life is
grief-sodden
Strange.
conversation in one
She looks
timeline
way
may
different.
unlock
If you
an
go and you look at how
unexpected
she looked in the
heart-to-heart
first
in
game,
the other.
Grief is hard.
it kind of confused me for
The
a second
trick
because I was
is
like, it looks
not to
like
let it
Max
change your
because of the
character.
hair and stuff,
Everyone
but
at Caledon is
she used to
hiding
look
something,
super fucking
and Max
dorky
is the
looking,
only one
like
with
her
the
clothes and
viewpoint
everything.
unique
Now she
enough
just kind of looks
to
a little bit
unravel
more.
those
She's like
secrets
embraced a bit of the
and the
hipster-ish, but
determination
it
to
looks
reach the
better
truth at
than what
all
she used to look
costs.
like.
Everybody's
Fish Love
talking
sounds
about
like
her
a
like
South
she
Park
had a
plot.
heart attack or a car accident.
It sounds like the make
She was
love
murdered.
with an elephant and a pig.
Someone
One Lucky
murdered her.
13.
I don't know how we're expected to just be okay with that.
Max has never been so powerful or in so much danger.
The second one looked
The
interesting.
fates of her friends and the two timelines
whenever
are
it
at
comes
Max's
to
fingertips.
Life is Strange 2, because I think that's like different characters, right? Because you got Life is Strange, the original, and then you got Life is Strange 2, and then you got Life is Strange Before the Storm, which is a prequel before the events that took place, where you get to play as Chloe, mostly. And then you got True Colors, and then Double Exposure, I think. With the brothers? Yeah, I haven't played that one, so I wonder how they are. I've only played Life is Strange, the original one, and Before the Storm. I haven't checked out 2 or True Colors. Even though True Colors is like $17 right now. That's not bad. What is this, World of Warcraft? They did say something about World of Warcraft. Well, at least we got a little bit of info about that. That was pretty interesting. Bird! It's always a fucking bird. But yeah, there was a South Park episode. Hold on. Let me see if I can figure out the name of it. It was something like pig makes. An elephant makes love to a pig. Season 1, episode 5. They try to do gene splicing with an elephant and a pig. They'll try to fuck. So that fish one made love to a fish. That sounds like it, dude. They would bring back what was it? Was it Kanye? They'll bring back Kanye West, thinking that he's a fucking gay fish trying to fuck with another fish. Oh, dude. Also, Jason, welcome to the live stream. Why are you up so early? Because of these stupid events, sir. I hate these events right now. I screwed up my schedule because of freaking Black Myth Wukong came out, and I played it until like 5 o'clock in the morning. So now I'm screwing up my schedule even more because I'm getting up at 9 o'clock to watch this crap.
World of Warcraft has had a massive impact on the gaming world, as well as myself, since it launched nearly 2 decades ago. And
Bro, it looks like he does like some seance shit with that fucking necklace he's got. I can see him going in there and making pentagrams and shit. He looks like the type. No offense.
Please, Ian and Tina, introduce yourselves.
He sold his soul to the devil.
I am Tina Wong, Associate Art Director on The War Within. Super excited to be here and getting to chat with the Xbox community.
Hi, and I'm Ian Hasekostas, Game Director on World of Warcraft. Really hyped to be here in
Motherfucker
Cologne
looks
at
high.
Gamescom, and excited to be part of the Microsoft family, even though we're just a humble PC game.
He's humble, bro. He's just humbling himself right now with some weed. Or Deadly Vomit crawfish game. He looks like he sells some kind of pyramid scheme. He does, dude.
I think it's something like 8 hours and 10 minutes, but who's counting? We're going to be launching early access of The War Within to be followed a few days later by the global release.
No, I'm so excited for it. And to kind of get it hyped up at Gamescom on the booth over here, we have got one of the coolest experiences I think I've ever had at any gaming booth. It is the Escape from Dalaran, and as like a big WoW fan, it was incredible. Have you had a go?
Yeah, it's like, so this is a 4-minute VR experience.
Oh, it's VR, okay.
You know,
but it is kind of cool.
To this motorized device, you have air jets blowing in your face to simulate air rushing by you.
Well, them headphones for a second didn't look so good.
Soaring through Dalaran in
Okay,
the
that's
middle
cool,
of a surprise attack launched by the forces of Xal'atath and the Nerubians that very much mirrors
Did I see the
what players are going to
gameplay?
experience
To see
at the
what
start
they
of the War
experience,
Within in the days to come.
Yeah, and you did
Wow.
mention that this is the start of a brand new era for World of Warcraft. Can you tell us the new features?
Let's show this to the people at home. The shit they're missing, they can't experience.
Yeah, so the War Within is our 10th
No
expansion,
gameplay from it either.
I mean, I'm biased, but it's going to be a banger. It's the beginning of the World Soul Saga, which is the greatest story we've ever tried to tell, and it's a story so big that we needed to make 3 expansions to tell it fully. And so the way this kicks off, champions and heroes around the world have been seeing these troubling visions, hearing things that sound like the
Life is
world
Strange 2 is
herself
$6.
crying out for
Episode
aid,
1 is
crying out in
free.
pain.
That's not bad
And as
at
they
all,
investigate
dude.
the source of this phenomenon,
That
that
is
journey
not bad at
leads
all.
them towards a land that is known as Kazalgar,
Man, my voice is trying to give up right now.
mysterious island off the coast of Kalimdor, where they may come under surprise attack and begin to see the face of their foe. And that is one Zalatoth.
One of the
And so
people
it
that I actually
starts out
have
as a
friended
mystery,
on
and that mystery will lead players
Steam. I go
into
to
the
Life is
underground
Strange True
of
Colors,
Azeroth, into,
and they
towards
like
the heart of the world itself,
made a review
into just fantastical
with a thumbs down and said
environments,
no.
and it's just going to be an
Just
incredible
no.
adventure.
No, I can't wait. And Timo, I know you've got
What
a
do
load
I
of
know?
brand new features that are going to be coming with the expansion. Can you tell us a little bit more about that?
Yeah, I mean, Ian mentioned the zones. One of the things that we really love about World of Warcraft is that the world is such like a main character
Fans
of it,
blowing
right? So
air,
one of the
that's
key things
stupid.
coming out
Literally.
is these zones.
I wouldn't
and they're
like
definitely
that.
some of the
I'd
most
like, no.
ambitious and unique that we've ever
Light
created
Blue's like,
for
hello.
World of
Hey,
Warcraft.
Light Blue, welcome to the
For
live
instance,
stream.
you know, delving underground, that's a unique challenge. And so while we have zones that meet player expectations with like the ringing deeps where we have
ringing
ancient
deeps.
forges and lava and these beautiful caverns, we also
Right,
have
right.
an incredible zone called Hallowfall, where we have this crystalline ceiling and the crystal that shifts from light to dark. And then our deepest zone, Ashkahet, this is where you will find Queen
what?
Ansrek
Ashkelon?
herself, you know, in
What a
partnership
Warcraft, every
with
time I hear that,
Zalatoth.
it's Southport.
And, you get
Dude!
to see the height of the Nerubian
What was it?
Empire.
Fuck.
and
Make
also,
Love Not
there's,
Warcraft,
of
I'm
course,
pretty
one
sure.
of the big things with World of Warcraft as well.
One of my favorite
Dungeons. Can you
episodes
tell us
on there.
about a few of the new dungeons that we're going to have?
Make
right,
Love
in the
Not
War Within?
Warcraft episode
Oh,
or
yeah,
season 10
so
episode
one
8.
of the
I
fun ones
swear
as part that you get to
it's
experience
so
as part
good.
of the story is
That's the one
this
that I always
that's
think
the,
of too,
the,
man,
it's the
when I think of
rookery
World of
that you
Warcraft,
find
sadly.
on, the Isle of
But in a
Dorne.
good way,
And
too.
so you get to experience part of the culture of Khazla and seeing these riders, these storm
I'm
riders.
just saying, if you go and you look at the
that one is
little
super fun.
cutscenes they
And
made,
then
it
in
still looks
Hallowfall,
like the
another
game to
favorite
this
would be
day.
one where you're actually on an
Like, it just
airship,
looks
so
a
you get to
little
fly
bit better
around, there's
now.
epic battles, and you see that glowing crystal just in the backdrop.
Is that crystal? Oh, sorry.
So they were kind of
When we
on
setting
point
out
with the
to, like, build these
animation.
underground environments, like one of the challenges was making sure that it didn't feel claustrophobic, didn't feel oppressive. Like the zone of Hallowfall, it is
Right.
so vast an underground space that
I think
the
she's
inhabitants need
swinging from the
airships
other
to
side of the
traverse it.
track
And so it's
and
like when you're
cracked-
down there, it's like
cracked
you're in
powers.
this underground world unto itself.
No,
It is
and
a
it
cool
was really
episode.
cool.
It
really cool
is.
things. We were talking about it a little bit
That
earlier
one
on,
and the
was
parody that
crystal
they did off
changes,
of
doesn't it,
Lord
to
of the
impact
Rings
the
is still one of my
gameplay.
favorite. Those are my two
Which
favorite
I'm really
episodes, I would
excited
definitely
for.
have to say.
What other features do you have coming with the expansion as well?
Oh, so one of the things that we've
And the
built
ninja
is
one.
Delves,
The
which
ninja
is a
one's
new
cool as
feature
hell.
for the expansion.
Yet again, because it's got
And
really fun
something
and
that is
interesting
a priority to us
animation.
for Delves is that it really caters to
A lot of intro games in today. I know, right? It's kind of weird.
Served by the end game progression loop that we have for those who maybe raid or do Mythic Plus. So these ones, they are outdoor world players, as we call it. We want them to feel like you're adventuring through the world and you come across just this mysterious location, whether you're diving into a sinkhole or seeing some tracks lead into a dark cave. We want you to be able to
Got fucking
encounter
emotes.
these
It's not
and
2024
still
gaming
increase
if they
the
ain't no
difficulty
emotes.
level as you play, so that
Not,
you
man.
can
Gotta have emotes.
progress your item level week to week.
Also, hold up.
So Delves are like they're handcrafted experiences. There are 13 locations around the zones of the War Within, and they're really meant to be a new alternative to dungeons, raids, and PvP as like a new pillar of endgame progression. Whereas before, as Tina mentioned, if you're someone who's mostly a solo player, you have maybe one or two friends, you don't do the larger group content, you could, enjoy the story, you could quest, but
Right.
at some point your journey would unfortunately feel like it came to a stopping point. And we want to make sure that all playstyles feel welcome and feel like they have progression. And that's something, as we think
About
about
to
the
say,
features
what
that we're
if you wanna
offering
do
in our new
solo?
expansion, a lot of
Like,
it is
it's not
about
the
playing
style of
the
the
way-
game, but
playing
sure,
the
go
game
right
the way
ahead.
You want to play
You
it,
can
having
maybe try
that
it.
flexibility to, that caters to your playstyle. So like a couple of our other major features are warbands, which for once unifies the progression on most facets among your alts. So instead of having every character needing to earn reputation separately or their own currency, all of the characters on your account are now part of a warband. So the first thing you see when you log into World of Warcraft, the War Within, is going to be not just one character standing there stiffly, but multiple characters huddled around a campfire representing your band of adventurers that you're taking into Azeroth.
All that
They'd be
grinding,
standing
getting all
around
your
stiffly at a
characters ranked up and
campfire.
leveled up, to seeing them all together would be amazing.
Hell yeah.
It's honestly quite sentimental to see them all hanging out.
I have to make sure I do all the transmogs like all correctly and just make sure they all look great.
Exactly. And then we've already seen people like taking
All I see is
screenshots and sharing
Fortnite
them of like, this
festival
is
in
your
the
lineup.
background.
And then, yeah, like, I mean, we've reimagined the way flying and traversal work in World of Warcraft. There's a like dynamic physics-based system called skyriding that's more than like double the speed of what flying used to be back in the day. And so like just getting from point A to point B should feel exciting. It should feel like an adventure, and that's what we're trying to offer.
I always used to love that. I still remember the first time Burning Crusade where I got my flying mount for the first time, and I had like 60% move speed, and I was like, I'll get there eventually. Just give me some time.
These are more like 600%.
Oh yeah,
So-
that's gonna be way faster. Just do some tricks and blitz
Just a
across. Yeah, no, it's amazing. One of the other big
Alrighty.
things with World of Warcraft is there was a perception for like older players and like players that people have never played before. The War Within, you've kind of aimed to change that. Can you tell us a little bit more? What can players expect when they log in for the first time?
Yeah, I mean, really, it's features like what we've just been talking about. It's making sure that there is a deep solo experience if that's what you want. If you only have a little bit of time to spare, those delves take 15 to 20 minutes. Of course, if you want to, if you have hours on a weekend, there's an entire world to explore. We have hardcore raids to challenge, the boldest of adventurers and their friends as they coordinate to overcome these challenges. But I think, World of
at least
Warcraft
we
is
got
a
some
game that can be
gameplay. There we
played
go.
in so many different ways today to suit your, preferred content, play style, available time, and that's something that we really want to just keep doubling down on.
Yeah, a lot of people when they think about
Yeah,
World of Warcraft,
come on,
they think,
let's
oh,
do
it's
Fallout
like too big, there's
76
too much stuff
next,
to do,
or
but really
Towerborn.
it's
I don't know
like,
what
it's a world
Towerborn
that
is, so I
everyone
want to see
can
that.
play the way that is
Little
fulfilling to
Nightmares
them.
3.
Yeah, and there's
I
also
want Little
opportunities
Nightmares
just to hop
3.
straight into the new content as well. It's one
They
of the
better
things
give
I've
us
always
this
liked.
soon.
Like
I
our
want
whole
that
Xbox
one.
On team,
The
when
first
Classic came back
Berserker,
out, we
come
all
on.
hopped back in for
Come
one of
on.
those reasons.
Exactly, and I think
Wait, a
as
few
any
more surprises,
WoW
too.
player knows, a new expansion is the perfect time to come back to WoW. I think the War Within in particular, because of the fact that, it's kicking off this brand new story arc, we've also revamped the new player experience, the level up experience from 10 to 70 that gets you to the War Within to be our latest expansion, Dragonflight.
Yeah.
So if you're coming back or you're coming in for the first time, you are playing the latest, newest content WoW has to offer, learning the ropes, and joining the rest of the world in the War Within.
No, I'm really excited. And also, World of Warcraft, I can't believe I'm saying this, is coming up to its 20th anniversary.
One thing about Life is
What does
Strange,
that
the
feel
first
like
episode is
being
free,
a
so you can
part of
sense
the
if the
WoW
mechanics
team
and the stories
and
go
all the
before the
players?
other episodes. That is actually really cool that
Truly.
they actually did
I've
do
been
that.
playing the game for all 20 of those years.
I'm
I've
surprised
been
they
on the
even did
development
that,
team
you know
for
what I mean?
16 years now.
So in
The
case you don't like
large
it, you don't have to
majority of
buy
my
the
adult
entirety of
life
the thing.
has really been shaped and formed by this game, and it's an honor. And I think, I'm so excited to celebrate that 20th anniversary coming up, but also kick off many, many years to come.
I mean, that looks kind of cool, the little
I'm
flying
also
machine.
a long-time veteran in the game, playing since the beginning, playing since Warcraft 3, and been on the team like 14 years now. And there are so many of these stories on the World of Warcraft team, and you can see that in what we put out there. Just people putting like their passion and their history with the game into everything that we make.
No, it's amazing. Like, I personally love it. I can still remember growing up playing from the Burning Crusade, Wrath of the Lich King, and it's so exciting to hit that 20-year mark. But for players that are
Weird to see
looking
it
to
being
get
20
involved in
years.
World of Warcraft for the first
Jesus
time
Christ.
and become part of the community, what can they do right now?
Yeah, I mean, so, we're talking about an expansion, but the basic World of
15,
Warcraft
20 minutes is a
experience,
lot.
you can play
A
for
lot of
free
time.
in
It
our
is,
starter edition. You
dude.
can level
It
up to
fucking
20. You can
is.
experience the start of Dragonflight.
I'm so
And just go to
tired.
worldofwarcraft.com,
Why
download
9
Battle.net,
a.m.,
install
bro?
it,
Why?
jump in and check it out.
No, I'd really recommend it. It's one of my favorite games of all time, and it's no surprise it's coming up to the 20-year anniversary. Do you have any final thoughts that you'd like to share with the fans?
Yes, get on with it.
It's just such an
Jesus.
exciting moment, really. I think coming up on 20 years, but also
Not
beginning
rude with
this next
Jesus.
step in our
Just wanna see the
journey.
next thing,
The
man.
team has been
Jeez.
working on War Within for years. We have so many years of content ahead that we have mapped out, that we have planned out. It's going to be this incredible journey, narratively,
roadmap,
in terms of
basically,
the world
brother.
we're building, in terms of the features. And just we're excited to welcome everyone in to begin it with us, and buckle up, because it's going to be a heck of a ride.
That wasn't a long time
no,
ago.
Honestly, thank you so much. I've got one also
Not
final
wrong.
question. Horde or Alliance?
Depends on my mood that day.
Safe answer, safe answer.
That is a safe. What about you, Tuna?
My mood is more often Horde. Put it that way.
It's shifted over time. Currently, I'm more playing Alliance.
See, that's what I like. Always the Alliance. I've been Alliance since day one. right? And I will stick to that with The War Within. But honestly, thank you so much for joining us. I really appreciate it, you taking us through The War Within. But here, also, just a pro tip to avoid your own War Within. Please check out World of Warcraft, the War Within expansion, when it launches August 26th. Also, coming up, we'll
Later
give
in the
you a
show,
tour of the
reveal
Xbox
of
booth
Project
right here at
Bird's
Gamescom.
Eye
Check out
and
what
Microsoft
studios have in
Flight
store for fans
Simulator.
here. And also,
Later
we
in the
celebrate
show,
a decade
the
of
revival
Elder Scrolls
of
Online with a look at the latest
Project
chapter,
Bird's Eye.
We also unveiled
Oh,
the
they're
real name of
repeating this
Project
shit. Shut
Bird's
up.
Eye.
Go on,
But
sorry.
first, it's time for a cinematic horror
Does
experience.
that bear have Call of Duty Black Ops on it?
Of Frank Stone.
You see that weird little beard thing?
This place is
What's
like
this?
super duper creep town, right?
Super duper Britter.
Everything's still so fuzzy about
What
what
is
happened,
this?
but
Okay.
there's one thing that always just stuck in my mind.
You get the girl to shut up and just let us see what's going on. Wait, whoa. Okay, flee. What the hell? Turn to the key. What the hell is this?
I'm coming!
Bro, it's giving me some Until Dawn-esque vibes, bro, with that shit.
This is right where my dad came face to face with Frank Stone.
What the hell?
I think you're starting to see what we're up against.
Uh-oh.
Your call, Chris.
Twitch viewers can vote on
I
choices.
don't want to risk missing our chance.
Sure.
Oh, that's kind of
Curiosity
cool.
shop does look pretty cool.
We can check it out after.
You know, it's not gonna have no YouTube integration, though, goddammit.
But it wasn't this.
After 40 years of pain, why would you choose to live with more?
Okay. Wonders Instinct. Got like a little porcelain thingamabob.
You're not okay, are you?
Well, it's kind of
Sleepwalking
interesting,
through a
though.
nightmare, and I just can't seem to wake up.
Oh,
There's no
well.
reward for me when I've done what I've got to do.
Okay. With the fucking camera, bro. Uh-oh. She's gonna get stabbed. Couch co-op? Pass the controller. What?
Like
What's the
this
couch
anymore.
co-op
I
stuff?
can't live in this nightmare.
Come on, come on, come on.
It's a prison. Something far older.
What is that?
So this is the casting of the Frank Stone. Oh, shit. I haven't seen anything of this game, but I have seen like it on Steam and stuff. Like I haven't looked into it, but that actually looked pretty
Welcome
cool.
everybody to the Xbox booth.
This is
I didn't realize
our
this
role
was
for
a
Gamescom
port.
2024.
What?
There is
A lot of
so much to do
stroking
here.
going.
There's exclusives, we've got Xbox,
Just stroking the
Bethesda,
fucking
Blizzard,
D
and
and the
Activision
egos
all
of
under
these
one
guys
roof.
We have
sometimes.
so much to see, so
Oh
I
my
think
god.
we should just
I mean, you had like it was 20 minutes, wasn't a long time. You're not wrong about that. Detroit Become Human, but it's a horror edition. It looked interesting, not gonna lie. Oh, they're still over there with the what the fuck?
Some game stations set up where you can play.
Well, we
test
already
the
seen
game
that
right here
game.
at Gamescom.
Don't you dare show me that
Behind
game
these
again.
walls, fans are experiencing, I think, the most anticipated expansion of this year, Diablo 4 Vessel of
We already heard
Entry.
about Diablo
I can't
4
wait to dive
yesterday.
into the Dark
Fuck
Citadel
off.
and slay swarms of enemies if I manage to do so. I think only time can tell, and speaking of time,
It's time to check out Diablo Immortal because we just can't get enough of it around
What?
here.
No, no, no,
At the
no,
Diablo
no.
Immortal section, you'll be able to play the game itself
No,
on the
no,
little
we
cells
already
here.
saw
We'll
enough.
Also set a
Enough is
leaderboard
enough.
time where you can potentially win an incredible Inarius statue, which looks unbelievable. But hey, what's that over there?
the Doomslayer has
Yo,
already
the
graced
fucking
many an
Doom.
Insta story
That look
as
cool.
he lords
I
over
can't
the
wait
roof
for the Dark
of
Ages.
Doom, the Dark Ages.
That shit look cool, man.
Fans can also celebrate 10 years of the Elder Scrolls Online by checking out the latest chapter, Gold Road, as well as catching a rare glimpse of an Elder Scrolls replica. There's only one of two in the world. If you're
That's
feeling
cool.
brave enough, you can even grab a photo with Athelia herself.
World of Warcraft, the War Within, takes on new meaning when you strap yourself into one of these ultra-immersive
Yeah, I see what you
devices.
mean by that
Let
fan.
me
The
tell
fan
you,
would
it's
be
my
kind of
third
stupid.
ride in a row, and I'm really baffled by this experience. So make sure to check this out and check out the expansion.
And of course, it just wouldn't be Gamescom without the Xbox Game Pass and PC Game Pass experience, where here our attendees can actually win themselves some prizes by slapping that big green button, which I think I'm going to have a go on while you guys enjoy the rest of the show.
Alright,
Come on.
yeah. Let's check it out. This video contains flashing images. Oh yeah, that's a lot of flashing images. Kill Knight. Ooh. Looks like fucking Blasphemous. I've been wanting to play that game. This looks kind of weird. God damn, it's fast as fuck. Did they speed up the damn video? Or is that just how fast? That's some ADHD fastness, bro. Look at this shit. I mean, it looks cool. Just might need it a little bit slower. Jesus, hold up. What a fucking crackhead. I swear to God, it's like on 1.5 speed or 2.5 feet fucking speed. Look at this shit. That's got to be sped up just like a tiniest bit. See, that looked more in part of what it would be, and now it looks like it's sped up. Jesus Christ, I can't even keep up with this shit. Okay. Oh, the fucking frames. I don't know, man. It about died. Dominate global leaderboards. Oh my God. The flashing is annoying. Fucking jeez. Somebody was on some heavy drugs making this. Jesus. At fucking 10 o'clock in the morning, I don't appreciate all this flashing in my eyes, bro. It's too fucking early for flashing in my eyes. I've had like 3 to 4 hours of sleep, bro. Chill out. Looks cool, but way too much fucking flashing. Jesus Christ, now they're penetrating my eyes with red.
This year, the Elder Scrolls Online
Jesus
celebrates 10 years. I should have brought some sweet rolls, but here to give us the latest from the franchise, please welcome the Elder
I'm gonna
Scrolls
complain about
Matt
something.
Firewall and creative director Rich Lambert himself. Hey, dudes, how you doing?
Great. Great to be here. It's great to be here in the Xbox booth here at Gamescom.
I mean, you guys are no strangers to Gamescom.
There we go.
You're aware of the behemoth scale
Coop,
of everything.
you
but,
missed
I mean,
Museum
this
Direct.
is
I didn't
something
really
else
care about the
it's
Museum
great to have,
Direct.
like,
Not
a
in a
whole
rude
team
way.
together for it,
Oh,
which
let's
is
glorify the Direct
And,
or
you guys are on the booth as well,
Nintendo's
which we'll
museum.
talk
I will
about
never
just
go
a little
visit.
bit. But
Might as well
what I
look at
want
it.
to get
Oh
into
shit.
is the fact that it is 10 years.
Diablo
that's
looks like
really
a
special for a game
demon
to
god
go
mode
for that
with
long.
ass
You
game,
guys
not my
thought,
cup of
well,
tea.
let's make
If you
a
play
big deal of it,
Diablo,
let's celebrate. So
you
how are
an
we doing
exclusive
that in-game?
could be playing an ass
you
game,
know,
but
it's
could
been, 10 years
be
since we
playing
launched, but
Batman,
it's been,
Kratos,
like
God of War,
18
Ghost of
years
Tsushima,
since we
Hell,
founded the
Black
studios.
Myth,
We've
or
been
like
working
a
on this game
Dragon
forever.
Infinite Wealth.
And
I
Rich
think
and I
like
were both
the
here at the
older
very
Diablos
beginning,
is actually
so,
interesting,
but yeah,
the
we're
new one I've heard a
celebrating,
lot of
obviously
issues
we're here
from
at
what I'm
Gamescom.
understanding, specifically
We've done
talking more
some great
so
community
about
events outside the
like
game.
I
We had a
think
huge one in
the
Amsterdam that you were
DLCs and
at.
shit they have in it.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
really like
Well over 1,000
stingy
people
and
just
shit
a
about that.
couple
I could
weeks
be
ago.
wrong, but
We
I
had
think
another big one
most
in
everyone,
Germany.
wow,
Yeah,
and Diablo,
Tavern,
you're fine,
also
take your
huge
time.
with,
Literally,
live
I'm
music
telling you,
and,
bro.
just a huge multi-day festival, and then we've done other
Infinite
stuff
Wealth
too.
would be good.
Yeah, I mean, it's countless, right? We've got new things planned, in the future. We're going to be at TwitchCon. And
Not
then
TwitchyCon.
Also, we've got an Australia event coming up too. So.
Yeah, and inside the game, we've had just back-to-back events, just
The Gold
celebrating
Road.
10 years. So we're giving lots of free stuff away to players
Jesus
in the
Christ.
game.
How
and it's
long
all
has that
a lot
actually been
themed
out,
around different
man?
chapters
Elder
that
Scrolls
we've had over the
Online.
years and different characters
Jesus, man.
and everything. So it's just
Sorry.
we're really trying to do
Motherfucker's
you
been
know,
out
pull out all the
forever.
stops and have
I
a great
remember
inside the game
being like
experience, but then also bring it out
14 looking
to
at
the
this
fans
shit like, oh man, we're
let's
getting
talk
like
about
something
that outside
new
of the
from Elder
game
Scrolls, dude.
perspective, because
Graphics
you
look
have
interesting at
pretty
first,
substantial,
and then
segment over there.
it was the
Why did it feel
online
right
version
to
of it.
Make sure that you guys were here at Gamescom.
Oh man,
Well,
Elder Scrolls Online.
Germany is a huge player base for us. I think it's the second biggest after the
How long
United
has this
States.
shit
So
been out?
we've been coming over here for many years. I mean, it's I think 2013 before launch was our first year here at Gamescom, and we've had community events here longer than we've had community
April
events in
4th
America.
of 2014. I believe.
Seriously, so Germany is
The game
and
is part of
Europe as
Elder
a
Scrolls
whole
series that was
is a
released
very, very
Windows and
important,
Mac
in
on
our
April
hearts
2014
and,
for the
and to the
PlayStation
success of
4,
the game, and we
Xbox
like
One,
to come out and
and
thank
June
them in game. But
2015.
yeah,
So
we got a huge
2014 to
presence in the
2015. Jesus
It's
Christ.
unbelievable. Like, there's people lined up all around.
Well, even
You know,
Witcher
we've got
or
some
AC
cosplayers
series.
here.
Have you played
It's just
Fallout?
this really amazing
Thought about New
feeling and
Vegas?
vibe. And then, of course,
I have
we get to
played
meet players, hang out
Fallout
with them. You know,
4 a
some
little
players
bit and
spent
played
some- you know,
Fallout
we've been here
3 a little bit. Me and my
at the
brother beat
tavern
Fallout
since
3 together.
2013, and
New
whenever it
Vegas
started really small, it's
is,
gotten bigger and bigger and
I
bigger, and
believe,
there's
the
people that come
best
every year that we
one
get to see
out of
and
the
just
newer
see how
Fallouts,
they're-
other than
how they do
Fallout
And it
1
just
and
feels great
2,
to see people being,
because
like,
Obsidian,
jumping so deep
which
into it as
made, if
well.
I remember
It's a huge
correctly,
part
made
of
the
their
first
lives.
two
It's how
Fallouts
they've
actually had
met their
a
best
hand in
friends that,
the
they've
story
spent countless hours
in
the
New
games
Vegas. So a
experiencing
lot of
the
people says
incredible tales that
story-wise,
you've
New
been able
Vegas
to
is
tell
really
through it. So
good.
that it's a really nice
Fallout,
way to
I did play
connect
some
and
Fallout
meet
4
genuine
when it
friends
first came
with.
out,
Yeah,
and we
and
did
it's
it
important
on
here
the
that we've been
Members
talking
Choice
about this for
stream
a few
that we did a
minutes
couple
now,
weeks back.
and we're talking about the
Or
community.
like a month and a
because
half ago.
The community is the game in many ways. For a game to to last for 10 years at this level of success, right? It's
Right,
more
right.
about the people that play the game at this point than the people that make it. So we never forget that. We very much appreciate it. And we always know when we do have community events and like hands-on and things here at Gamescom, players like to come here to meet each other more than even to meet us. Like their best friends are in the game sometimes, and just to meet them in the real world is awesome.
And we just happen to be here, right? Like that's the thing, right? Like,
I'd
so
be like,
it's
no, man, I'm just here for the
10 years,
games.
You've not just been like sitting around letting people
I thought
enjoy the
New
game. You've
Vegas
been
was
working
the
hard.
first
There
one.
have been
LOL. No,
content
New
updates.
Vegas
You've had a new chapter
is.
released
I
this
don't
same year
know
as
in
well.
the
Do you wanna
timeline,
talk a bit about Gold Road
but
and what's there for players
I think
to
it's like
experience with that?
technically the fourth or
Gold
fifth
Road is
game. Technicality, you
the
have
continuation of the story that we
Fallout
started
1,
last year
2,
with Necron. So
and
it's this
3,
story
and then
about
Obsidian
the new
came
Daedric
back
Prince
for New
who's been long
Vegas,
forgotten,
and then
Athelia.
4 came out,
She
and then
looks different, she acts
76.
different than everybody else, and then
And
it's
then
a
there's
bit
like
of a
this new
nostalgia
Fallout
trip
London. I don't know if it's a mod
the
or
West
something,
Wheel,
but I've been hearing about
which was
Fallout
also in
London.
Oblivion, Test for Oblivion. So
I don't know if that's official
yeah,
or
it's
not.
just
I
been
think it's
really
a
cool
mod
to be
or
able to do
something.
that,
I
and
know
then
it's on
add new
PC, so I
systems
think
as
it's a
well. We
mod.
added the scribing system,
And
which
I think
allows
there's
players to
rumors of
essentially
another
build
Fallout,
their
but I
own
don't know.
abilities,
They've been updating the shit out of
and really
Fallout
kind of mix and
76.
match, those abilities with their builds, and then just
I got you.
change the
Okay,
colors and whatnot to really match their role play.
Yeah, because that's such an important part
Guardians
for
always
players.
look
It's
cool in the
not
game,
just
not gonna
about being
lie.
able to
Little lizard
get the
people.
DPS meter up. It's so much more than that, right?
Yeah, it's like I joke with Rich a lot. We're talking about scribing, but we
Threw
have a
the
roguelike
shit at him.
Infinite Archives inside our game, right? We have so many different things you can do in ESO, and in fact, years ago, I think 3 or 4 years ago, we started calling it a virtual world, like a fantasy virtual world, because that's really what it is. It's much more than a game at this point. You can log in and play a card game.
Every game's a virtual world, you
can,
fucktard. Oh man, it's a virtual world. Every game is technically a goddamn virtual world that you go and get immersed. You stupid fuck. No offense. We came up with new terms. It's a virtual world, bro. It's more than a fucking game.
Speaking of housing, you do have a current update available for PC players with the update 4.3. Console players are going to be able to get hands on with
Sorry,
that
that got
soon,
me,
but
bro.
give us a brief overview of what they can expect with that.
So
Fallout
the big new system
476 is what I heard
right?
of
It allows
and
players
watched,
to
never
share
played.
their
Oh, for
creations with
real?
other players.
No, you're good, dude.
Our housing system
I've only
is
ever played 3 and 4.
incredible. It's super deep. It is free
I
form,
do
so
actually
there's
have. I
there's
think
no
I got
hit
almost
points, there's
all the
nothing along those
Fallout
lines.
games
Whatever
for the
players
most part.
can dream up, they can build. They can
Quote
put
me on
chairs on the
that.
ceilings. They can
Pretty sure I
cobble
got
together
most
a
of the
bunch of
Fallout
things to create
series.
new
I got it like in a
assets.
big
And
ass bundle
they
one
do,
day.
and they make these
So
really
let me see if I have all
creations, and now
Fallouts.
Home Tours allows them to
Fallout
share that
1,
with other
2,
people. And those
76,
people
New
can go in
Vegas,
and view these homes and like them. And
3.
like,
I don't know what
it's
Tactics is,
really
but I
going
got
to
Tactics
open the
as
doors for
well.
our community.
Yeah, so to speak.
So yeah, I think I got most of the Fallout games. I've only ever played 3,
The people watching the
4,
stream right now,
and a
I
little
think,
bit
are
of
seeing
76.
some housing in game.
I have not
and
tried
I just
out
want to
1 and
reiterate,
2.
everything they're seeing is in game in our housing system. Like it could be created by the players.
It's 76, so lore-wise, it would be 76, 1, 2, 3, New Vegas, then 4, if you're trying to go in lore-wise or chronological order. Thank you for letting me know that at Lucky
because mine
13.
just always looks like some midlife crisis bachelor's pad. There's
I'm not very good with it either,
there's like monster trophies on the wall, like one chair in the middle of it. It looks really sad, but with this update, I think I'm going to have to try and up my housing chops and make something
just,
look good.
Just going through and exploring and seeing what
Yeah.
other players are doing is just
Yo,
so
OBS, what are you
inspiring,
doing?
right? Like, it's amazing. Right? So that's just a pain point, and we were
care about
finally
that
able to
right
get
now.
around to fixing that.
Awesome. I do want to make sure that I give you guys a shout out for possibly one of the most memorable trailers from
Okay, there we
Showcase
go.
because your 10-year one was
We should be back.
absolutely
We
incredible.
belong,
Oh, that was
refresh.
so good. Like we were all watching it, doing a little mini watch party in the Xbox on studio, and we were like, "This is great stuff."
Okay, there it goes.
And I think,
We're good now.
Over the years, this is an Elder Scrolls
It's
game,
back.
right? A lot of the
Good, good,
videos
good,
we've
good.
done are a lot about
Let me refresh
combat and
this.
fighting giant, monsters and huge, demon Daedric princes.
Yeah.
Right. But
Alright, there
that
we go.
video, the We Belong video, is more
Oh my
about
God,
the heart
fuck
of
off.
the game.
Razor's
And that's for what the
updates. I
players
wanna update right
experience.
now.
That's much more what the game is to them. than just
Bro,
going
I
on the
gotta
web. 'Cause, of
sneeze,
course, we
but it
have
won't
that,
go away.
But you're doing it with friends, right? You're doing
Yeah.
it with people that you meet in the game, and you're starting out, you can't do much, and then you get really powerful, right? That's the heart of the game right there in that video.
Amazing. Well, when update 43 drops on
All right,
console,
we're good.
make
The
sure it's
Xbox
exclusive
showcase
to
is
my
too
home. Maybe
early
you
for
can tour
Cookie.
it, see
It
what you think,
even
but
said go back to bed.
Thank you guys
OBS
so much for
confirmed
joining
it.
us.
Lol,
Enjoy the
bro,
rest of
you ain't
Gamescom.
lying. It
The
is too
Xbox
early,
One
man.
update 43
I
is
didn't go to bed
launching
until like
September 4th,
5, so
2024,
6,
so
7,
the
8.
details on that
I got
update,
up
the
at
10th
8:30.
anniversary
I had
plans,
freaking
and more.
3.5
Make sure that you
hours
do
of
tune
fucking
into the
sleep.
ESO
I'm
Gamescom
pissed.
live
I
stream,
want to go back to
which is
sleep.
kicking off in just over
Look,
an
it's like
hour
back.
at 6
Thank
p.m.
God
at
it's back.
CST, 12 p.m. EDT at
All right, hold up.
twitch.tv/Bethesda. Now for a refreshing change of pace for the hero shooter genre. That pace is fast, by the way. Here now, enjoy the wildly colourful and furious world of Fragpunk.
Fragpunk.
Yo! Hate rules? Fragpunk's here to spice them up. We're the
All right, let's see what we
5v5
got.
FPS that lets you bend the rules with cards. Cards can literally do anything.
Oh. Nice.
They can beef you up. They can change the weather.
Watch, they'll have like ones that you get out of the loot box that has a better chance
They
if you
even
spend money on it.
interact with each other.
Jesus Christ, it just kept clicking on it like crackhead right there.
So you can blast people up even more.
Yeah, you get explosive shots and ricochets.
Or find foes when they try to be sneaky.
Seems way too much RNG, depending on what the person actually has. And if there's a way to actually buy cards, you know that shit's gonna be fucking pay to win.
But remember, they've got tricks of their own.
But
If you're
hopefully
down
it's
on
not.
luck, then you better have a good team with you.
Music. Okay. There we go. Well, at least the music's pretty cool.
And if a game is ever too close to call, then be ready to duke it out one-on-one till the last one stands.
Okay, I like that. I don't like the RNG card, but it'd be interesting at least. But that's a cool concept.
In Fragpunk.
Playable with crossplay register now. PC Game Pass. I don't know if I should turn that off because I want to say that's copyrighted music, so then we don't get goofed. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I like it. Do. No, bro. Fable Day 1, brother. Indiana Jones. I am interested in the Indiana Jones just because it's a Machine Games game. I wish they would do another Wolfenstein. They fucked it up with the last one. They really did, bro. Fucking Youngblood was shit. Oh. They should really, I mean, they made really great, like, I guess you would say, what would you consider it? Like, new gen fucking versions of Wolfenstein, bro. And then they had to literally goof it up with Youngblood. The old Blood was amazing. New Colossus was amazing. And then, what was the other one? The New Order was amazing. And they had to fuck it up with Youngblood.
There's a lot of wankers between you and the sweet taste.
A lot of wankers. Hell yeah.
Just a bunch of psychos gunning for the same prize. A lot like me.
I'm gonna beat him with a guitar.
Better luck next time, mate.
Second game in like the last 2 seconds, I swear to God, that has a weapon that you use a guitar with.
You might make it farther than the last pig I murked. Even took down some big boys along the way. But the last guard, well, they ain't exactly dead.
Right. What does cel-shaded look?
Looks like one of you guards finally put some big boy pants on. Brilliant. Cause is just getting started.
Alright. Jesus Christ. Got some yellow goop or something about to get eaten.
Ooh,
Redacted.
so close. Maybe the next guard will do better.
Well, Redacted looks absolutely amazing. We're super excited to be officially revealing the game today. It's from the minds behind the Callisto Protocol, and it's a frenetic roguelike with a darkly comic twist. Here to tell us more, please welcome the head of Striking Distance Studios, Steve Kaputsis, and creative director Ben Walker. Guys, welcome to Germany. How are you?
Thank you so much for having us today. It's great to be here.
Awesome.
No, so this isn't the first time that we've actually seen the trailer. We've seen it where it was under the name Project Birdseye. Can you tell us a little bit about the secrecy and about Redacted now?
Sure.
So this is Project
So when we
Birdseye?
first started thinking about this project, we started prototyping from the controller out. We were really interested in creating fast, responsive controls that worked for melee
Fallout
and shooting
has
and our
a
energy mechanic.
4.58
And
out
so
of
as
5
we were
stars.
developing
Oh,
that,
wait,
we then
which
talked about
Fallout?
the types
The
of games
original
we liked,
or
and we found ourselves playing a lot of roguelikes.
one of the other
What we
ones?
liked about that particular style of game was the replayability and the experimentation that occurs. So you have strategic and tactical choices. So all of those things kind of came together, and as we were prototyping it, we thought, well, let's see what people think of this. So we released that trailer that you mentioned for Project Birdseye, and that was met with positive reception. So we're here today with you, thank you, to announce the official name of the game, which is Redacted.
Redacted.
No, it's amazing
Looks
to see it, and
interesting.
I know
I
we're
like
going to
the
be
cell
going
shaded
through a
look.
load of gameplay as well for viewers to be able to check out. But it looks amazing.
So good. I mean, you guys mentioned it there. It sounds like you had a lot of
The
fun
Apple
making
App Store?
the game.
LOL? What
And
the hell?
certainly it's a wee bit of a departure
Do they have like the original
from
Fallout on
Callisto
Apple's App
Protocol
Store?
and what players
That's wild.
might expect from you guys. But as we look at some of the gameplay, can you tell us a bit more about Redacted, and then what can we expect to look forward to?
Sure, absolutely. So again, it's a roguelike style game, and it's focused in a prison. So one of the things that we thought would be really fun was developing the story around what it would be like when a zombie outbreak occurred in a prison. So not only are there workers at the prison, but there's also inmates. So we thought that was an interesting idea, so we started developing along those lines. And we also included some of those key elements of roguelikes that I mentioned, which are the experiments that we have, which are our upgrades, and the various skills and meta currencies that you can use in-game to really change your play styles as you go through the experience.
You mentioned a load of the
No, it's one of those
prisoners,
tap
right? They're
games.
called rivals
I would
in
need
the
to
game,
look
aren't
at it
they?
just to see what
Can
the hell it
you explain
is.
to us what rivals are and
All right,
how
so
that's going
while
to
this
affect
is
the
happening,
gameplay?
Absolutely.
let's see what we've actually
the
seen so
idea, again,
far.
with the rivals
All right,
was,
so we've
hey,
seen
you know,
Star Wars
there's other
Outlaws,
people
World
in
of
this
Warcraft,
prison, so what would they be doing
Elder Scrolls
during this
Online.
outbreak,
We have
right?
not
So
seen Fallout
we thought it would be
76
interesting
yet.
if there was a race
We've seen
to
Tower.
one escape
We
pod.
haven't seen
So
Tower
not
Born,
only
have
are
we?
you
I don't
racing
think so.
against the rivals, but you're also
Mecha
having to deal
Break.
with
I
them. So they
think
can
we
do things
saw
like
that.
have
Actually,
room
Tower
modifier
Born
attacks where
wasn't
they
Tower
can slow
Born
you down or impede
the
your
name of
progress.
this game.
But you can
No,
also
that's
counter
Project
back to
Birdseye.
them,
So
and you can
this is
use
Project
your own
Birdseye.
environmental control attacks
We've seen
and
Life
try
is
to slow them
Strange,
down and
Double
impede their
Exposure,
progress.
2
Not
Point
only that,
Museum,
but then you can also square off
Date
against them in
Everything. We
one-on-one
have seen
fights. So
Kill
think of
Knight,
them
the
as like
cast and
bosses
the
as
French
you go
Stone
through
we
the
have seen.
experience.
So
not
what
only
we
do you
have
the
left
challenge of the
for
various
now is the
monsters within
Berserker,
this
the
game,
first
but you
Berserker
also have to deal
Kazan,
with these rivals who are
Planet
trying
Coaster
to
2,
escape.
External
Yeah, you
Strands.
can kind of see their progress along the bottom of the screen on the
I
gameplay, can't you?
think
And like what they're if they're
Little
still standing
Nightmares.
and what's kind of happening to them.
Microsoft Flight Sim, and in Fallout 76. I think we got about 6 to maybe 8 more reveals.
And when I think of that, I
Internal
think
Strands. Did I say Internal
Permadeath,
Strands?
but maybe
We got about 7
Ben,
or
you
8
could
more
show us
reveals.
how that's going to be quite a core part of the gameplay in Redacted.
Sure. So this is actually the
Maybe
area
it's on
where
the
you
Google
start when
Play
you
Store. I
die
could
and you come
check.
back. And on the
Since I
team,
got
we
it
like
on
to
here,
say death is
I
the
can check
opportunity
Play
to come
Store.
back stronger.
Nice.
And so, you know, we have our punching bag here. As you can see, these are all our terminals where you buy your permanent upgrades. On the right, we have all of our currencies. The top one is the credits, which is only spendable and remain used inside the game.
Yep.
And then we have our contraband here, which is for our permanent
Good old
skills.
Fallout.
So I can purchase one of these and then equip it on the side.
Yeah,
so
let's see
you
what they
actually
got.
build your own kind of loadout
Is it
here.
Fallout-
and I can actually
Fallout
buy
Shelter?
more slots as I
Because
progress
that's the first
as
thing that
well.
kinda pulled up for me
So we
was
have about
Fallout
45
Shelter.
of these across 5 pages. So there's really a lot to dig into here.
That's a lot of different combinations for you to use. What other meta currencies have you got on the right hand? Because we can see them on the right hand side of the screen. What are they, and how do we what do we spend them on?
Yeah. So over here we have the security IDs, which you purchase suits with. And as you can see, we have lots of suits to choose
I like
from.
that blue. That blue look cool.
They look so cool. Have you got a favorite one?
This is one of my favorite ones, the pilot suit.
Pilot
so
suit, nice.
I'll
Pilot
purchase
suit.
it now.
I would like the guard
and then
suit,
every
and
suit
there
has
was
an
another
initial
one.
buff that it gives you.
They got a
and then
smuggler
also
suit.
You can go and increase the upgrades to it as well.
Oh, that's cool.
And so clearing 30 rooms, I'll get to reload my weapon faster.
Okay, sick.
30
there's a lot of
rooms, Jesus
progression
Christ. They better
opportunities
be
as well.
very
So if you
bite-sized
find like
rooms
your
then.
own particular playstyle that you really like, you can
Probably
hone
like
in
a
and
good 30
focus on
minutes
that and be
when
like,
I would
all right,
actually
this is
get
how I want
done
to
with it,
approach
I
the
guess.
next round.
Exactly, and your skills
Hey,
and your
Nabs,
suit and then your
welcome to the
guns
live
all
stream.
play into how that build works out for you.
So what
sick.
Some of the
what
weapons
else
look
do we
kind of
have?
cool.
What else do we have here?
Not
So
gonna
we have
lie.
5 melee
Yes,
weapons
Fallout
and 8
Shadow,
ranged
LOL.
weapons, and players can
Okay,
mix and match
okay.
those any
Yeah, I heard
way they
about that.
like.
I don't think I've
These are
ever
some
played
of
it
my
before.
favorites, the dual blasters.
Nice.
Yeah, and then once the player
My
escapes
friend
for the
Zipper
first
played
time,
it.
they'll be able to
I don't know
unlock
if he
the
liked it
upgrades
or
for the
not.
weapons as well. So it keeps going, and you can keep going farther, keep getting stronger.
Yeah, and what else is
This
there
one
in
only got
the
one more
hub
day
for
of having
players
to get up
to
this
get
early.
involved with?
I
So this is
swear,
where we can
after this
transfer
week, I knew
currency
this
and
week was
also
going to be
buy
a
things
busy
like
week
the
for
first aid
us.
station in
Shit,
between levels,
man.
which is very, very important.
I
So
think
here I'll learn purchase the
maybe
environment
next
control.
Monday I'm probably going to take that day to rest because I know we're going to
So
still
as
be
Steve was
streaming
talking about, this
on
is how you attack rivals
Sunday, and I know
remotely.
we're going to do the
So you
watch
purchase
party,
the
and I don't know
upgrades here.
for Saturday.
Yeah, because we
Monday
saw this
might
happen
be
a
a day
couple
where I take
times
it
in the
myself.
gameplay that we saw
I don't know yet.
a little bit earlier, didn't we?
Yeah, exactly. And this will slow them down. It'll stop them. It'll do damage. And then once you buy all of them, you get the next tier of it. So you just keep upgrading and upgrading.
Upgrade,
sick.
upgrade, baby.
There's on the screen there was something about a combo with the rival attacks. What was that about there?
Yeah, so when you actually do your rival attack, you select the rival, and then you have to you have a limited time to kind of punch in this code.
Anything
So
good
there's a
so
little
far,
bit of a
Cooks?
rhythm to it.
We saw there was a
that.
couple
Yep.
things
Okay,
here and
fine.
there.
That's so
I would
cool.
say nothing,
And
anything
then
like
the final
super
two we've
duper
got
like
are the,
crazy
the
and major.
redaction map and the performance review center.
I'll show you what
are those?
they
so
have
the
revealed
performance
so
review
far
is a
through
summary
here.
of your run. So
We-
here you can
Star
see
Wars
what
Outlaw,
experiments
but
you used, how many meta currency elements that
I
you
don't know.
collected.
We
the
did get to
schematics
see
and the
Life is Strange
fabrications.
double exposure,
So
which
this
was
is a
nice
good way
to
to
see a
kind
little
of
bit more.
strategize as you go through, see what you did before,
This
and
game
see
looks
what you're-
interesting, which is
what you might
Project
try to do
Bird's Eye,
next
but they
time.
got
In
it
addition
called
to that, we have,
Redacted.
the
It looked
Watcher Log, which
interesting.
actually provides a lot
So
of deep
those are some of the
statistics
games.
for
I'm
you.
excited to see
It's
Little
fun to kinda
Nightmares
min-max
3
and see
and the
how
first
you did
Berserker
against the
Kazan.
various
Oh, and I did
rivals,
register
which
to
experiments
see if
you
I can
tend
get
to
a
gravitate towards, and you can see that all here.
closed
So
beta thing
it's fun to kind of
in
dig into the
October. So
statistical
hopefully we'll
element of the
get
game.
one for that.
It's also
So
like
it's
I
been
can see
it's
people
been
getting
alright.
so competitive.
Nothing
That's like going
insane.
like, no, I can get a faster time than you. I can
Just
do better
something
with
kind
this
of
setup.
cool.
And
There's
see
been a
like
few cool
all that kind
things.
of comparison.
We got
like,
probably
I know,
another
like,
6 or
us on the
7
Xbox One
reveals
team would do
after
that
this
an
one.
absolute ton on stream.
How many stumbatons kills have you got or something? Yeah.
exactly.
Tomorrow's a lot. There
and
were
then we've
like
got the
5
redaction
streams.
map.
Yeah,
So
I'm telling you,
this
man.
ties into
I
kind
think
of the
what? Hold up.
mystery of our game. So here you're
They
going to
made
find
it
out
seem like
about the
Bethesda was
rivals.
gonna
As you
have
go
like
through the game, you're actually
a
gonna
their
find,
own event,
these
but I
computer
think they
rooms.
just
And
crossed
when you
it in
interact
between
with
of
the computer room,
Xbox
you're gonna
and
see
on
these
top of
dossiers.
Xbox.
And as you go through and
Bethesda, and I know it's
redact
because they're
the
owned together, but still.
information here,
So you might as well say we have
positive buffs for yourself. So you're going to be increasing the
Xbox
damage
Day
you do against
3
the
at
enemies. You're
9
gonna be,
a.m.
creating
Which I wonder what
vulnerabilities for them.
well, we're
And
just
so
chilling.
you'll also
Hold on.
be doing all that, and in addition to that, you're going to find out more about the rivals and a little bit of their backstory. So it's a key component to really being
This
able
will
to
actually
deal
help us
with
out
and
figure out
handle the
what's here.
rivals.
Oh, that's awesome. What I do know is
For
we've
Day
got a
3 is
lot
packed
more
with
gameplay
exclusive
to check out.
walkthrough,
Because it'd be
gameplay
amazing
demos,
to see
developer interviews,
all these
giveaways,
different like weapons and
Indiana
upgrades
Jones, Great
in
Circle,
action, so you
Avowed,
can talk us through it.
Metaphor.
So,
Oh my God, they're gonna
let's
show
check
off
out some
Metaphor,
more
bro.
gameplay.
Hell
But
fucking yeah.
honestly,
Which
one of
we
the things
actually
I love
last
so much
night.
about games when there are so many
They get
options
Cats and
for you as
Dogs.
a
She
player,
actually helped out
and
get the
that's what
last
Redacted
bit
has for you to
for
progress and
Metaphor
improve.
Wraith and Nanzo. Hanzo, so we're gonna be able to play that day one. I'm actually really excited about that.
I'm really
Sea of Thieves,
kind of,
53
like,
Immortals.
secret
Are they even gonna have enough time? Because we got that, and then
I really like some of these headings that we've got.
I would
There's some
say
interesting
Gamescom's
topics
award, which
that,
starts at
I'm
10 a.m.
excited to
apparently,
explore
so
later.
1 hour
who's this guy?
or after
All
this.
right.
Got a little outline here.
Yeah.
So yeah, they gotta show all of
is
this
a
in 1
mysterious
hour
figure that we
event
call
because
Mr.
we gotta do
Green.
the Games Award,
He's a
Gamescom's
bit of a
awards,
cleaner, and he's
and
at
then we'll
the
be doing
prison.
Mario
We
Party
don't know
Mario Kart
why.
Deluxe
Hopefully
later
players
tonight.
are
So
gonna
literally
find out.
about 4
But,
streams
he'll
technically,
be
1, 2,
interacting with
3,
you
4,
and
5,
kinda
5 technical
providing
streams.
you
So I
some
think
insights as
Xbox
you
and
progress
Bethesda
through the
kind of put it
experience.
together.
Okay.
And so,
So
yeah,
yeah,
I don't
there's
want to
gonna
give away
be
too much,
No.
but
a fuck
Mr.
ton.
Green is a shadowy figure.
Okay, seems like we can trust him right now. But
Are you planning to
given
play
all
Star
of
Wars
the
Outlaws
rivals and
Cookie?
all of the
Nah,
other
I'm
people
not
that you've told us
interested.
about so far,
Not in a rude way.
and not too
I thought it was
convincing.
going to come out like October, November. I thought it was going to be like a November release date. But to be honest, I'm not interested.
But we
for right this minute. Like, I might be interested later down the line, but at least for right now, I'm not really interested. Like, the game I really want to try to get for my freaking birthday would probably be like Lollipop Chainsaw and probably play the shit out
So
of
we have
that.
a
I'd be
total of
honest.
115
I
of
would
those
rather
in the
maybe
game,
get
split up
something like that
against
if I
seven,
could.
across 7 categories. A couple of my favorites are the biotech.
Let's see, definitely take a break
and
Monday.
mixing that
Yeah, I
with the
think we might
electricity
do
or the
that.
energy build.
And then we got
Speeds up
Wukong
rates
that
of
we're
fire,
still doing and
and
stuff.
then biotech
What
has
is
a great skill
the
called Rot, which
Gamecom
enables
Awards? Just awards
enemies
for
to explode
anticipated
on
games?
death.
I think
So
so.
you can see we're using it
I'm
right
not
here on this
sure
main
actually,
fire.
dude. It's something
I love an area
I've
of
never
effects,
actually
that's always
seen
helpful.
before.
Yeah, there's also like constant combination of using melee and ranged attacks, isn't there, throughout the gameplay?
See if they
There
actually
is, and
have it
since
up
you don't
here.
get to choose which upgrades you get to pick every time, you'll find yourself exploring and finding new ones that you weren't expecting that
Got
turn out to
some
be really
really
fun. And so we've had a lot
hard
of
ones
people
to keep up
start
with
to play
this.
different ways just because they stumbled on a really fun build.
Yeah, it's always
Oh,
going to be one of the
they'll have
funny
it up
bits.
here.
It's like you're going to go, no, I'm going to go use these guns because this is what I want to use. I love them. And then you'll be like, wait, no, that's like the most powerful melee weapon in the game. I'm just going to go melee build or something like that.
Yeah.
I like it. So Ben, yeah, you're much more of a corrosive kind of area of effect and rapid fire build. I like that. That's
Absolutely.
cool. I'd
Probably
probably go
have
for
it.
something like that over like
Day
a strength
4,
build or like
opening
close
live,
combat
Gamescom
kind of build or whatever.
Studio
What do you think
day
you would
1?
do?
See, I've always been, right,
The
I was like,
fucking
keep a distance.
opening
like,
night live.
I played as like, yeah, no, I
Okay,
was
they're
always like an
confusing me
assault
with this.
rifle
Oh, it's
player and, like,
replays.
FPSs.
It's
I was
fucking
like, kind of keep
replays.
a
Jesus,
distance,
why
kind of like
replays?
kite people. But one
Day
thing I want to
3.
point out here is there is a glowing
So I'm looking
corpse which you
for.
see
Here it is.
throughout the game. They pop up in certain locations. Can you tell
All
us
right,
a little bit
so
more
tune
about
in
that?
to see the
Yeah, so
best
that's
of
actually your
the
last
best
corpse,
at Gamescom
exactly
and
where
find
you
out who
died
takes
on your
home
last
the
run.
Credit
And he has the exact same
Gamescom
build
award.
you do.
So yeah, I guess
So
it's
at the end,
basically
once
what they
combat's over, you can
showcased
choose to
here
fight
and
him,
what actually was
and
the
get
best
back one of
looking
your
game.
skills, but at an
That's at
increased
least what
power
it seems
level.
like.
So, but it's always risky, right? Because if you had a really good build before, it might be a hard fight to win.
So I guess
you gotta
all the
kinda
things
pick
that's
and
been
choose your battles.
showcased,
But it is a way
basically
for
one
you to
of
get
them from
something
like
back
win
that you
a
had
most
on your last run that
anticipated
you really liked.
award of
I
what's
can
been
just imagine, though,
showcased.
I just Bex is never going to see the glowing corpse. I know.
That's like the nicest thing you've ever said to me. Oh,
What do you
thanks, Penny. I mean, yeah, the glowing corpse sounds great. I love that element of it's almost like
I mean, it looks
Souls,
definitely
you
pretty
get that reward
interesting.
for going
It's
back
not my
to
type
the
of game,
same
but it
place,
looks
and
interesting.
especially in roguelike atmosphere. I love that as well.
I've
we're
still
seeing
not
so
been able to
many
get into
sick-looking
roguelikes.
visuals
Have not
here.
been able
I
to.
can notice some of the symbols from your
That's
game's
definitely a
Callisto
skip.
Protocol, and
LOL.
lots of
It'd be interesting to
this
see
new
what it might
art
be.
style
I'm
that
interested
we
to
can
see.
enjoy as well. Their eyeballs, which is great.
After
but
this like
what was
event,
your
I will
philosophy
judge
behind
it,
this and,
and I will
guess
be
kinda
like,
moving
yes,
away
we'll
from
do
Callisto
another one
Protocol
next
too?
year, or
Right,
no, I
so
won't
we
do
wanted
this
to
again
create
next
something
year.
that was different.
We'll see how it kind of
and
goes,
lean
but
into
the
things that we
content
really
could be
enjoy.
indeed.
So we're big fans of
the
comic books,
content.
graphic novels, and we also
Might as well.
wanted to have more of an
Fuck it,
irreverent,
man.
fun tone to this game. So we gravitated towards the style and look that you see in the game. It's a little bit more vibrant, colorful, and
gorgeous.
it allowed us to really
It is
experiment and
quite
play around
vibrant.
with the variety
I
of enemies.
do like
I
the
think we
look
have
of it.
over
Like the
34
look of it
enemies
looks
in the
cool. I
game.
just
So
can't really
we really
get into
wanted to just kind of
roguelikes.
go all out with the colors and everything. So that really worked well for
Bro,
us.
what
and
was
we
that
think
face
it
he just
definitely looks
did?
different than the previous
You saw
game.
that face. What
And
the
the
fuck
other
was
thing
that
we really
face,
liked
dude?
about this
Hold
particular
up.
game this time was previous game. And the other thing that we really liked about this, I think it dealt with the colors and everything. So that really
What is his face, man? I don't know. He's looking off to the side, disinterested right this second, like, Jesus Christ. The fuck is this shit, bro? My fucking face, dude. Fucking
really
face.
worked well.
Fucking face gets me,
Watching
man.
about Redacted.
Well, we hope everyone enjoys playing it as much as we enjoyed making it. The
Oh
team
my
had a
God.
great
Game
time
Awards
doing
is
that.
all we
Yeah,
have
and I'd
left.
like to
LOL
say thank you
for
very
Game of
much
the
for
Year.
allowing
Yeah,
us
for
to
Game of the
reveal the
Year.
game name today
I wonder
with
if
you,
Wukong's
and I
gonna
want
win
to
that
thank
Game of
the
the Year
team at
now.
Striking
I'm
Distance for
curious
all the
to say the
wonderful
least.
work they did for this project. Thank you.
Heck yeah. I mean, yeah, thank you for letting us be included in this honor as well. We'll definitely be watching out for more Redacted. I cannot wait to get my hands on it when it comes out on October 31st. Very scary. Pre-orders are open right now. So coming up, we've got a sim that
Blade
is
is more
unlike
likely to
any
come to
other
all
sim
platforms,
we've seen
not only on
before.
Xbox and
But
PC
first,
side, because
fans of the
Disney
first
owns the rights for Marvel
Descendant
stuff.
have been not so patiently waiting
Maybe,
for more
maybe not.
on season 1.
I
Well,
don't
guys,
know.
the wait is over. Let's have a look.
Like, if it's on all platforms, that'd be cool. What the hell is this? First Descendant.
We managed to fend off our enemy's large-scale attack, but the
Lots
war
of
is far
commentary
from
show
over.
today. You're not lying.
The Colossus still threatens us. and
When
our
the teacher
enemies are
asks you
plotting
any
new
questions,
strategies.
bro.
Can Ingress ever find true peace? Has Corel really given up on the war?
Invasion Episode
After
1.
Corel's fleet disappeared, the Vulgus began moving from deep within the dungeon to raid the Ancestors' facilities in Ingress and reclaim the outpost. Detecting this, Ingress immediately dispatched a scout. That scout's name is Haley.
Wow, an actual girl that looks
Haley,
pretty
who
damn
rose
good.
from a supply
Haley.
soldier in the guerrilla unit
Fucking
to a
Haley
legendary
got big
sniper,
titties.
is now a newcomer in the Descendant Corps.
No offense.
Ruthlessly eliminating enemies with their anti-material
And
sniper
she's actually
rifle.
just got regular hair,
She
no
dominates
scalp
battles with her
head, no
ability to drop her body
anything.
temperature and
The
emit cold
fuck?
air when her emotions run high. When shooting from a distance, her weapon's critical hit multiplier increases, making her an excellent fit for sniper rifles.
That's a damn
She
surprise.
possesses sub-zero
Straight up.
bullets that fire multiple
Got
shots
fucking
in an
booty
instant,
too
and
to
a
pair it
strong
up.
snare that pushes back and
Who the
rapidly
fuck made
pulls
this
down
game?
enemies in front.
Jesus.
Above all, Haley's specialty is switching to her anti-material
Haley looks
sniper
just
rifle
normal.
and firing a
I ain't trying to be that way, but damn.
stronger than any other attack.
What the fuck?
In season 1,
Is this
the
the
Vulgus
game that's
launches a new
free?
strategy,
That
the
I
invasion.
swear to God, this might be the Descendant game
Invasions
that people's
occur
been talking
randomly in
about.
2 dungeons of the hard
Jesus.
difficulty infiltration operations.
Jesus.
Players can choose to enter between the existing operations or the
This game
invasions.
just came out.
Invasion dungeons are only available
Yeah, the
for
first
solo
Descendant.
play, testing the strength of the Descendants. 3 Vulgus
Oh, they got
legions
the
block the Descendants with different
the
defense
Berserker
mechanisms.
Kaizen where you can
The
actually
quantum
put
field
up
creates an immortal
on your
state,
thing.
impervious to physical
Hold
attacks.
up.
The resonant shatterers cause massive explosions with the energies
Let me
of
see if I can do
Arcade
that.
and the Iron Heart. The Keeper Tile encryption device maintains
Yes,
a
the
powerful
first Berserker
security system.
Kazan. You can actually go ahead and put
Invasion
that on your
dungeons
wish list.
present new
Yes,
mechanics
please.
that disrupt the Descendants' operations. Solve these enemies' mechanisms and swiftly
It's got a
eliminate
mixed review on Steam right this
Invasion
minute.
dungeons are designed
I
for
wonder
speed
why.
runs.
Ah, there's
The
currency
faster
fucked
you
up.
clear them, the greater the rewards that await.
She thick. Padme outfit. Lol, I'm telling you, dude.
After coming in contact with the
That's
Iron
fucking
Heart,
surprising.
Descendants
Had to
experience
get
an
checked
arcade
in. I
resonance
missed
phenomenon.
anything. Last I
This
saw was
resonance grants the
zombies.
Descendants
Nah,
new
you're
powers.
good.
It's
You
the
didn't miss
season
anything.
growth inversion
Literally, that was
reinforcement.
taking up quite a bit of the
Inversion
presentation.
reinforcement is a
It
new
took like a
growth
good
system
6
that
minutes,
resets at
7
the start
minutes
of
with
each
that
season.
one that
It
we
includes
were
5
on.
types: hunting, attributes,
So you're good. You didn't miss
recovery,
anything.
survival, and
Great games, a lot of weird gimmicks.
Through the inversion
True.
reinforcement,
Want to be Destiny game
Descendants gain
XD.
beneficial effects
You know
for
what? At
progressing
least you
through
got some
seasonal
fucking
content,
booty.
and
Jesus
can
Christ! You
also
wanted
obtain
some
effects that compensate for the
goddamn
weakness
cute looking
of
ladies
season.
in the game. There
We
you
plan
go.
to tailor and replace
I
the
don't know
inversion
much about it, but I
reinforcement
see what
effects,
people were talking about with the
providing
fucking
effects that
thickness. Jesus
perfectly fit the
Christ.
seasonal content.
At least no one's got
In
the
addition to a
freaking.
new Descendant,
Oh,
a new Ultimate
Jesus.
Descendant will be introduced in Season 1.
I'm telling you.
Ultimate Freyna, who has evolved Arcade's toxicity into a more
Well,
powerful
Destiny's
weapon,
going in a
will make her
really
debut.
weird transition right
In
this
Season
minute, from
1,
what I'm
you
understanding,
can
for
discover
Destiny 2.
Freyna's exclusive
It's in a
story
really weird
and
transition.
uncover the tale behind the name of her skill,
And didn't they like
Room Zero Trauma.
just what was it?
Excalibur
Like a
is an
massive
assault
layoff
rifle
yet
with
again.
powerful
So Destiny ain't
versatility.
looking fucking
It can
hot
be
in
obtained
general.
through the battle pass, and is
Even
also
Zimpa,
available
which
as
is
a
like
free
a
reward.
low-key big-ass
Excalibur
fan of
charges
Destiny 2, he's
voltage
like,
when
look,
attacking
we don't
enemies
know what the
and has a
fuck's going
unique
on with
effect
it.
of firing the charge voltage
That
as an
that
energy
should tell you
grenade.
something. Zimpa's been like
It is a
playing
versatile
Destiny
weapon
since like
that
fucking day
combines the
one.
inherent versatility of an
If
assault
it's in
rifle
that
with a
bad of
powerful
shape, you know,
shot.
if he's talking about how
Frost
bad of
Launcher
shape it
is a
is,
scout
it's in
rifle
bad
that can be
shape.
farmed through the Season 1 content. When
He's
hitting
put like
enemies from long
thousands
range,
of hours
it
in that
reduces
shit.
chill resistance and enhances the damage.
No offense, Zimpa, you're good, bro.
Making it
If you
perfect
come back
fit
and watch it,
for
be like, hey,
Vanessa and
what
Haley.
the fuck you talking about me for?
If you've prepared a new Descendant, Ultimate Weapon, and Inversion growth, it is now time to face the most powerful Colossus, Deathstalker. Deathstalker lurks in the darkness of the void, targeting the life of descendants. It is stronger than any Colossus encountered so far. To protect our
Looks interesting. One skin, probably not my type of game, but hey, it's there. It looks interesting. It's free to fucking play. As long as it's not too grindy. You got some new content coming out. Got some sexy looking characters if you like that type of shit. Pretty cool.
Ultimate weapons, new episodes, dungeon content, and void intercept battles.
And it's free. Might at least try it. That's what I'm saying, dude. Don't hurt.
The First Descendant, Season 1 Invasion. Play for free.
At least you can fucking play for free. It's a adult version games. Ayo. Yeah, it's online. It should be. Good mornings. Good morning, Crazy Larry. Welcome to the live stream. Is this music? Fuck it. I don't know. I'm not taking a risk. Oh, is this the game where basically you date anything? This looks like the game that you date anything. Oh my god. Vacuum. Please no. Why? Oh no. I think we're fine. Everything is love. So I can fuck glasses. I can fuck a box. I can fuck a cabinet. I can fuck a piano. What else can I fuck? You can fuck your pillow. You can fuck a basket.
I wish I was cheating.
What else can you fuck? You can even get the... Oh. Bro, we can fuck a refrigerator, our teddy bear, our lamp, our toilet seat, our fan. Oh god, that would hurt. Hey, at least got some holes in the weights. What else can you fuck? What the fuck? Oh my god. Yep, you can even fuck your own house. Date everything. Got rainbows in the dark or Team 17 made this shit? What the fuck? Yeah, you could fuck a trash can too, Sassy Chap Games. Alright, well we're about to hear some stuff here.
As developers of the relationship testing epic that is the Overcooked
fuck
series,
was that?
you know.
What the hell? Crazy's like, what? Crazy Layer's like, what the fuck did I just walk into? Good morning. Sings wakes up, huh? Who said something about me? Oh, Cookie, my turtle friend. Fucking Ben's crazy. Let's see. My dream game. Weirdest game ever in funniest. It was some weird shit. What the? No.
How are you all
Bro.
doing? Are you having a great Gamescom?
We can fuck a ducky too.
And, you know, just so you and everybody at home knows, I know my name said Amanda, but I'm actually Tiago today.
Tiago.
I'm sporting our lead programmer's jacket because someone
Some
stole
of
my
the
jacket out
weirdest
of my
shit I've
mailbox.
ever
So
seen
if
in
you're
my life.
watching this, if you could please bring my jacket back to me, I would appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Alright, we're good.
Wonderful. So all good, maybe aside from Tiago and
Team
Missing
7
Jump.
made the game, by the way.
There we go.
Excellent.
Now, I most likely confused people in the intro of what exactly I was talking about with the game. So for those who don't know the premise of Date Everything, tell us more. What exactly does that mean?
Sure, this is an
Let's see how
absolutely
they can
bizarre
twist
game
this
that
to
has
try to
never
sound
been
cool.
made before.
I just
You
look
start
at them
out,
and
it's
say,
almost a
leave now.
first-person shooter, as it were. You get a job as a customer service agent
Customer
doing some
service
remote
agent?
work. You are immediately on your first day replaced by AI, but there's nothing to
Sounds
fear
about right.
because your
Storm
entire existence
24,
will be
so
changed
yeah.
when a mysterious package comes to your front door, which holds these glasses called the Date Viators, which allow you to directly acknowledge a thing's existence.
Sounds
or date
quirky.
everything in front of you.
Because that's the first thing I would want to do if I put special glasses on. Is like, who do I want to date?
Exactly.
Who do I want to fuck?
Absolutely, yeah. I feel like you've
How
made
many
the game of
bodies?
my dreams. What about any
What's
other
her?
things
What's
to
her
add or
body
take
count?
basically just know
Stop.
Ray's our lead designer hit the nail on the head.
Yeah, sure,
It's perfect. Yeah.
But the
What the
idea
hell?
just came from a random day when Robbie and I were joking around.
Well, I like our game. The idea is a joke at the beginning, but underneath there's so much more.
Of course, there's
we
so
just
much more.
pitched it out during a voiceover session we're doing together, and then a couple days later, Ray came to me and says, "I think I want to make this a thing."
There's something here.
And the next thing we knew, we were filling out contracts to start a video game company, and here we are 6 years later. It's wild.
Wonderful. Okay,
Damn,
well, we can't
dude,
talk about a
fuck it,
dating
6 years
simulator
later?
without asking what we're dating. You see where I'm going here. So
Sure.
tell me a little bit more about who it is we're going to be interacting with.
yes, absolutely.
Well, it's everything. It's the name of the game. It's literally
Finish
everything.
the segment. That's the game.
Thanks so much, everybody. Really appreciate you.
Bye-bye.
We put the trailer out in the world a couple of weeks ago, and one of the most fun parts is like going to the comments and seeing like the people guessing who is going to be out there, and almost always I go, yeah, you can date. It's the name of the game.
You can date the flipper.
I think we all have our
Yep,
favorites
the little
too,
slipper flipper.
Definitely, for sure.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, do you want to talk about your favorites now?
Sure,
Do
yeah.
you have anyone in mind?
Oh, so many. Too many.
I got out of the bag on Twitter a couple of weeks ago when we got to reveal Ben Starr as
What the
Dory
hell,
in the
dude?
Door.
Give me some broken blinds, so all she has to do is smile and have an entrance, bruh.
Friend endings or hate endings with every one of the characters.
Weird that the
And
trombone
Dorian
in
stands up for
Nintendo.
those
Good news
who are
is
looking
good
to just
maker
be
and
friends.
love a show.
For
True, by the way. My dream
playthrough
game,
that's middle of the
LOL.
road, not really
Let's
looking
see,
to
it
date
is like an
everyone.
edible
He's an
cross-up. It
absolute
seems
champion of
weird.
friendship more than
What
anything
the
else.
hell? Look at the
For
sword.
people that don't know,
Oh,
'cause
God.
it's not directly revealed in the announcement, is that every character has 3 different relationship statuses that you can get an ending with them.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Oh,
it is date
so there's gonna be
everything, but
multiple
you can also
endings?
befriend everything, and you might just hate them too.
Hate everything is my kind of
Sounds
game.
about right.
Maybe there's a way to play it as hate everything. We'd be
Hey,
remiss if we didn't
that would
do
be
it.
interesting.
I was going to say Tiago
It's
then, but
kind of
that's
creative-ish sounding, not gonna lie.
Jump up here. I'd have to go with, I think, Von Trapp. Hilarious character and probably one of my favorite sessions that we did. It's so funny. You can't go through Von Trapp's story without laughing, crying, sobbing. It's so good.
Laughing, crying,
amazing writing
sobbing.
team of about 30
Going through all the
individuals,
emotions.
and they all
Or
put their
getting
unique
there.
perspective on it, and then the voice actors came in.
And added another layer, right?
And when you're talking about a character like Von Trapp, which is Dana Snyder, who you might know from Aqua Teen Hunger Force, Master Shake, a ton of other comedic stuff.
Try to show Pops this game.
kinda went
Bro, he would be
wild.
like, yeah, no.
Tiago, our poor programmer,
He'd be like, the
deal with
fuck
all
is
the
this
changes.
shit?
The real Tiago.
I wonder what he would say. He would say, the
And
fuck
it
is
such
this shit?
It's a great character. My favorite is kind of our mascot, Skylar Specs. She's plays the actual Deviators themselves. And
I try to
built her a
explain
mechanics
some
character
Yakuza
that
stuff
sort
to
of shows
him
you how to
about
play the
some of the
game.
weird, what do you call it?
writing is she's
Some of the weird
so
side
lovely,
stories
so
you could do in that
fun,
game.
so-
Writing is
And he's like, he was looking at me so strange, and if he thought that was strange, he would be like, what in the hell is this? I mean, to be quite honest, in Yakuza Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth, one of the missions that you actually do, you got fucking full-on Asian men on top of a building wearing diapers, throwing out baby powder to make it look like it's snowing, while you're trying to fulfill a wish of a dying person. And the dying person can see snow falling from outside of the window where the people are actually throwing out baby powder to make it look like it's fucking snow. So I mean, if I heard that out of the blue, I'd be like, out of context, what the fuck?
Absolutely, we were unprepared.
Cosmic
for the
is
amount of
the
work
words
that
of
goes
my
into
dad.
making video games. One of those things that looks is like so much fun on the outside, and yes, obviously we've had a blast,
man.
but way more spreadsheets than you ever thought possible.
Bro's almost got the same shades, bro. The shades that you actually get in the game, it's almost the shades that he's wearing, bro. I don't know if he did that on purpose or not, but this is a fantasy dream for him, dude.
Of our team and where this game has come from the
He's like, ooh, I want to fuck a stove. Great idea.
100 characters that all are different, that all have different playthroughs and styles, that you can really
fuck a door?
play this game for a really long time. I can't believe that we actually achieved that.
I mean, dude, I kind of want to at least just try it.
What we do is very forward-facing, but it's very
Might as well.
when it comes to actually being the creative force driving.
Showing a
whatever
video
we're
and
doing.
slaying 33
So for us to
degrees.
come together and
Oh,
be
for
able to
reals?
make something
What, in
of
certain
our
parts
own
or
and
something?
then put it out into the world, not only is one of the most rewarding experiences, it's also terrifying. But that part of it
Also,
is
sorry, I'm
over.
looking
We
at something.
gave the world the conceit, the idea, and from what we can tell, they said yes. So we're so
They
excited
said
for
yes.
everybody out there, you all, to play it. It's the best.
Do you think it's maybe changed your perspective the next time you go to voice something that's someone else's game of like, I
There
suddenly
we go.
understand everything that went into this one actually?
Cosmic and twisted and
Already
seductive
has.
is
I
the
think
words
the
of
very
my
first
dad. Oh,
session
for
that I
real?
got into post
Let's see,
being like
called a
halfway
fantasy
through
game
production
show.
in this,
Cool. Damn.
my outlook on the entire script was completely different. And if I do say so myself, I think the session went even more smoothly.
I'm gonna be more judgy now.
I learned also how hard it is to schedule actors, and so I will make myself more available to everyone. Yeah.
Actually, I want to mention the actors a little bit because we've already heard a couple. Felicia and Ben, I'm on first name
Everything,
basis
I've
here,
heard
clearly.
everything in
There's a
2024. I'm
humongous
telling you,
roster.
man.
Are you just going into
If
little black
2024 is
boxes,
like
just
this, what
messages
can you
like,
imagine
hey, do you wanna just
25 and
come do a voice?
beyond?
Like, what was that process
It's gonna be
like?
interesting to say the least. Oh,
Diversity has
oh
been a
God!
key part of
You can
this, not
fuck
just in the
water.
stories that
We
we're
just
told
saw
in the
that.
appearance of the and the background of our characters, but also in like the level and the background of our
fuck the
actors
TV?
too. We have a lot of
Is there a
AAA
computer
names,
we can
household names that
fly?
everybody knows. We have a lot of up and comers that we really
What's
like
next?
and wanted to give them a broader stage. We have non-traditional actors who are coming in and doing roles. We got to run the gamut on our casting.
We have film and television actors. We've got video game staples. We've got people who did we've got Broadway actors who did one of my good buddies did his first ever video game ever.
I bet that's a fantastic performance as well for Broadway.
He might sing a little bit.
That'd be a big one.
Oh no.
But there was a lot of texting. It was literally like, hey, would you come be a chair?
Are you free on Thursday?
Be a chair. That's got to be the weirdest thing anybody would ask you. Someone sits on the person as him acting as a chair.
70,000
The motion capture and work.
lines in this game. 1.2 million words. It's a monster. But word started to get around that the sessions were fun, and then it went from less of a "Will you please be a chair" to be like, "Can I be a lamp?"
I'll be a carpet. Just let me in.
A coffin?
A carpet.
I thought you said a coffin.
No,
That's
I mean,
the mortuary DLC.
Spooky DLC.
Oh boy. Gonna be fucking dead people in a minute now.
Oh, anyway, yeah, wonderful. Right, we're gonna go down the bench here.
Okay.
I want to know who you are in the game because it's worth mentioning that you're gonna write the theme
boy.
tune, sing the theme tune, like you're in it. You're all over it.
Just so you know, this is an Xbox exclusive then, right?
Oh, exclusive.
Because we have not revealed who we play in the game.
Okay.
Okay, I'll go first.
Yeah, go ahead.
I actually play 5 roles in one. I
5
play
in
the
1.
Hanks.
Okay.
And the Hanks are all of the hangers in your closet.
Yeah.
Oh.
And they're like just 5 adventure sports loving dudes. But they're
Oh.
all me just doing a slightly different voice.
Okay.
So if you love me, you're gonna love this. If you
You're
hate me,
gonna
it's gonna be painful.
Fuck 5 hangers.
I love the Hanks. They are just.
Oh no!
Yeah, of course.
Can I get a live oh no?
Oh no! I don't have an Australian accent.
Stunning.
But they're the Hanks are. We had one of somebody play through it today, and they had such a blast. I love them.
And see you
I hope
later,
you guys love
everyone.
them too.
And good
Yeah.
luck. See you later, and Nelson. Thank you for chilling with us, dude. Hope you have a good rest of your day.
Ducky.
Oh,
Rebel
Ducky
is very
Flucky,
edgy,
eh?
has a bad attitude.
Oh,
doesn't
God.
want to hang out with anybody.
Bro,
really
the
don't understand why you keep talking to me. But secretly underneath, Rebel might have a
She
little
looks
bit
like a
more
dominatrix
heart
with
than
that.
maybe, probably
What
not,
she's
but
wearing there.
can't
What the
reveal
fuck?
that.
You gotta work to get there.
And then
though.
she gave the middle
You
finger.
really
What
have
the
to put in some effort.
Although already Rebel is winning
What
the
in the
fan
hell,
art
man?
contest, right? Yeah.
My dad went to
Apparently
Walmart
popular
and seen
character.
someone dressed as a can with the contacts makeup and tail and ears. He was like, "What? Oh my god!" There's a You should show
I play one of my
what
favorite
is it?
characters. I wrote his theme
A
song.
channel
I got
which
the voice of
basically
it. I wrote it,
reacts
all
to
the things
people
he
that
said. He is the
basically
Scandalabra.
goes to Walmart
One
and
of the
do
first
shit. I
characters
gotta
that we
remember his
came up
name.
with in
I'm
this. He's
subscribed
like
to
an
him.
18th century
Might see if I can find
and
him.
while
He's
everybody
actually he just
else
reacts to
loves the fact that you're
some
going
stupid
around and
shit
being
that
very
people wears
polyamorous
in
and doing it for him,
what?
it's all
Polyamorous?
scandal. And
Oh
he keeps
boy.
track of all the love
Let me
endings
see if
that
I
you
can
have
find it.
and berates you for it. But in the
It
end,
was like
maybe
fluffy
he loves
something.
it on the inside.
The dude's actually really
I have
cool.
to ask actually specifically on that with the
I don't know
names
if I can
being
find 'em, though.
pun-based. As a Brit, I adore that. What comes first? Do you come up with a
What comes
scandalabra or
first,
a
Brit?
scandal and then you try to fit
Great
that into
question.
an
You've had
object?
this question before.
Oh, well,
some are non-negotiable. Every
Sure.
house has a table or chair. That we knew.
Fair, yeah.
And then sometimes the pun
Let's see
comes
if I can
along with
find
the
it.
casting too. So our friend Jeremy Lee,
Well, we're just
who's
kinda
one
chilling
of the
and
best voice
listening.
actresses ever, we're like, well, we have to make her the chair, right? And call him Jeremy.
I don't remember the
so
name,
sometimes
damn
it's
it.
a different.
But I am subscribed to
formula,
him
but
that much.
It's unpredictable, yeah. Sometimes the name comes first and the concept comes with it. Sometimes we have something where we're like, well, we have a floor. What do we do with this character? And we start to work on it. What might it
Oh,
be?
Jesus.
All these characters were developed at different times. Some faster than others. Some had different rewrites and stuff. But we didn't want them all to just be rhyming name, rhyming name, rhyming
come
name.
on, I
even
wanna
though
find
might
it
seem
so
like,
hard.
yeah.
Yeah, no, fair enough. No, I love it. I do want to come back a little bit, manage your character because in the B-roll that we got playing here, there's something that pops up I really want to talk about, which is this content aware that Skylar talks about. I love it as a feature, but I want you to tell me why everyone else should fall in love with it.
Our game in general isn't overly salacious, nor is it anything negative in that way. It's bawdy, it's fun, it's flirty, but mostly it's wholesome and a really good time. We do have characters that we wrote. There's 100 different ones, and it's not all jokes and funny stuff. We really like to dip into some serious stuff. I mean,
Fluffy Talks, found him.
And then we deliver
Bro, that dude's actually, wow, he's grown since the last time I looked at his shit.
We had a unique opportunity here because it's a sandbox. You can date them in any order.
There we go.
So it meant that like some of our
Not the
characters,
big rubber
Rebel,
duck,
for example, who is
not cat
vulgar,
in a barrel
let's
collar.
just say.
Bro, I'm telling you,
Skylar says,
I
"I've
found
never
it. I'll
seen
send
my
you this,
content
and
aware
he
look
used to
like
do
this."
really funny
But
videos
you,
whenever it
you
comes
have
to
the
the
opportunity
Walmart. He
to
would
have
like
this
react
content
to
aware feature
people
on,
of what they would
anything that
actually
might be triggering,
wear at
Skylar is able
Walmart.
to like call you out,
It
say
used to
what
be
it
really
is.
funny.
Is this something you're comfortable with? And if not, there's no judgment from us as developers. You can skip that character at absolutely no expense to your
Well,
playthrough.
that's
You
always
still
good.
get any
At least you
ending
can
that you
skip.
want with them, and you can take out that triggering content. And if you're open for everything, you can turn off content aware right at the beginning, and it never comes up.
Yeah, it's really a small percentage of when that content aware pops up. But if you see it the first time and you don't want to deal with it, gone forever, and then you can turn it back on whenever you'd like.
Well, at least you got to turn it on and off.
Well, thank you so much for telling us about that. I love it.
All right, there we go. Date everything. Where you can fuck everything. That's always cool.
The best possible experience with this, and we always say this is a game, even though it's a dating sim, it's never a game that you would be embarrassed to have someone walk in on you playing.
Yes.
You know?
Oh, boy.
Chopping up the candelabra.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Like, oh, God,
Never
don't
thought
look.
I'd be saying that in 2024. I'm telling you, bro. It's a wild year, man.
Characters in there. Are there any
24 and
pre-existing
beyond. Let's go.
relationships in the house? Are the
See
players
how
gonna
weird,
meet other
how
complications
much
along
weirder
the
the
way?
world can actually truly
I
get.
mean, all of these characters, when the game starts, they have a rich pre-existing life that the player then kind of gets to pull apart and unfold.
That's always what I
Some
want
of
to
them
do is go
interact
into
a
the
little
living
bit
room,
more,
look at a
some are
lamp, and
maybe a
say,
little
yeah, I
bit more
want to
siloed,
fuck
but
that
that's all
lamp.
stuff that the player gets to discover.
Yeah, I mean, we have two characters
I mean,
that debuted
oh
in
my
the
god, it
trailer,
reminds me of that episode of My Strangest Addiction where this guy, stop, you're enabling these ideas to people's minds. Don't know if you ever seen My Strangest Addiction. This guy literally was having a relationship with his car. What was the car's name? Fuck, I think it wasn't Joshua. Josh. Oh man, I forgot. But he's sitting there like kissing on the freaking car and everything. I think they took My Strangest Addiction right here and just turned it into a full-on game where basically with inanimate objects you can just go and mess with.
Oh no, what does this say about
I'm
me?
telling.
And we went, oh yes, what does this say about you?
Oh Jesus.
Yeah. So yeah, it's the idea.
Yeah, wonderful. And I think we'd also be remiss not to mention it's set in the house. There's loads of rooms. The environment itself is a little bit of a
See, I
character.
said that's something before that.
I
Oh, you did?
If there's anything you can share about the system
All I
in the
see
game, or
is my dad went to Walmart
Yeah,
and seen
but we
someone
have
dressed up
secrets in
as
the game.
context makeup and
We
talent
have,
ears, and he was like, what?
we
They took a rubber
absolutely
duck?
are.
Not
Yeah,
Can Cat and Color Bell Color. Never
no,
thought
we
I'd be
have
saying that in
lots of- we have a
2024.
house that you're walking
2024.
in, and there's
LOL, I
obviously a
said
design
something
challenge
before
for how do you
that.
make this
Those are
house
the only things I
interesting.
see.
The
Oh
house
wait, I'm on
changes
top
based on
chat.
what
That might be
relationships you
why.
have with everybody, and there's little secret characters
see.
here and there that you
I want to
might
make
walk
love
past
to a
100
chair
times
and
then
a
realize,
thermostat and a
this
rubber
system
ducky.
that, we were talking about
Bro.
backstage, rumors,
Bro.
which is a way spelled
Sorry, I was on
R-O-M-E-R-S.
top
Had to get
chat.
another pun in there.
I think you should get it for the
magnifying
wall.
glass
That's
helps
what
you
I would
discover
probably
some
do.
of these,
It would be
clues
funny as
to
hell.
find these more secret characters.
Yeah,
And he has my
they all
name,
exist in
bro.
different states. Some, obviously, what you
Oh
would
my
think
god,
the kitchen
the
characters
guy,
are more connected
yeah,
than
I think you
others,
know
but
what I'm
secret
talking
areas.
about.
But we
I
also
think he
wanted
was
the-
like Nathan
this
in
is our
the name
story
role.
delivery system,
The
this
guy
house.
that the
And
My Strangest
we don't wanna get too
Addiction
far into
to
it,
his
but it
car.
changes and
Hold up,
adapts
let me see what
depending
his
on
like what
how
it
you
was.
play the game.
Oh
So
my
what
god.
you do in the stories
This
will
shit was
affect
so
the environment, but
really
you're right, we
weird.
want it to feel homey, we want it to
See,
feel
they did like a
cozy.
follow-up
Shout out to
video.
my dad,
His car
who's a
died and he had to go and get
designer,
another car, and he
actually.
makes love with another car.
I know.
Yeah,
I know,
it is
shout out to
Nathan
my dad
Nathaniel.
who designed the whole thing off a classic,
It chased the car, but chased the car's dead, so.
as your player.
Oh, the car was seriously damaged by accident during a routine checkup and has been written off. So now he's in another intimate relationship with another car.
You can date anyone, anytime,
If
in
I
any
remember
order. So
correctly.
I assume that there'll be some surprises along the way for the player.
Oh
I know
my
you're not going
God,
to tell
dude.
me all the secrets, but is there anything you could tease for everyone at home?
Well, I'll say that's something that we haven't shown all that much of this, but there is an overarching story.
Jesus
a critical
Christ.
path,
They took my Stranger
that
Things, just
populates
made it
based
into a
on
full
your
fucking
progress
game.
and has a lot of different endings too. It's not just you date a character, the game ends. We really want you to go through and at least talk to everybody, get an ending with everybody, and get to see the full story of the debut.
Dude, you could literally make like a 50-part series and just fucking everything in the game and getting all the way up with the relationship. There goes the fridge.
It's been a joy talking to you all. I hope you have a phenomenal Gamescom. I'm going to come down and play it myself after this and see who I can start dating, and I'll let you know who my favorites are.
There was one with balloons and poof inflatables. What? Now you're making me curious to know what that is.
Take to the skies with the latest map and join new planes to
Fallout 76 and Towerborn. That's going to be the next two things.
Coming to Fallout 76.
Okay.
But now it's time to don the role of Kazan as he survives exile, waves of Imperial forces, and relearns the forgotten skills of battle that once helped him save an empire. Check out this deep dive into the first Berserker, Kazan.
Oh, no, I'm not even going to look at that shit. Alright, this is what I've been waiting for. I signed up for the closed beta. I'm hoping that we can get it. I'm excited, even though they only had it for Xbox and fucking PS5 right now. But who cares? This looks cool as shit.
Against all odds,
finally!
Being exiled under the false accusation of treason. He embarks on an adventure to uncover the truth behind his downfall and seek revenge against his enemies.
God, I've been so excited about this. Here we go. I'm hoping this game's going to be good.
Battles emphasizes hardcore action, while they feature various combat mechanics. The core principle is see and respond. We've put significant effort into creating precise and vivid combat experiences based on this concept.
Alrighty.
Essentially, we designed the game so that the players can observe and decide their actions, providing clear feedback for each decision.
Well, that's neato.
Combat moments are primarily divided into two phases.
Okay, he's got like a block and deflection.
Attack turn and Kazan's attack turn. We aim to make every moment enjoyable. To achieve this, we included various ways to respond to monster attacks.
Okay.
Players can exploit openings to attack or choose to defend, or evade when necessary.
You can either
Techniques
deflect or
like
evade.
Just guard and just evade, which requires precise timing, are also available. There is no single correct answer.
Well, that's
Players can experiment with multiple methods. Your unique combat style will develop based on your choices, ensuring that this process effectively leads to defeating your enemies.
It's got a crunchy feeling with the combat, at least it looks like. I'm liking it so far. I'm hoping that we get to see a Buster Blade at least. We saw it in the trailer. Let me see my Buster Blade and I'll be happy.
Preemptive strikes are a key strategy for tackling powerful enemies.
Got him right in the ass!
When initiating a battle,
once again, just get him in the ass, bro.
Kazan can gain numerous attack opportunities, limited only by his stamina.
Yeah,
both Kazan and his enemies have stamina, and once depleted, they become exhausted until they recover.
That's good that you can actually see the enemy's stamina bar too.
Significant damage can be inflicted not only on Kazan, but also on his enemies. Therefore, managing stamina is crucial. Good management can create advantageous situations, while poor management can lead to serious danger.
Well, no shit. Oh, go in. There you go. Oh! Okay, that was cool.
In battles against strong enemies, including boss fights, using stamina strategically is particularly crucial. Inducing stamina consumption or successfully landing high stamina damage attacks to cause exhaustion is key. Once in an exhausted state, dealing maximum damage through various methods become the core strategy for bosses. Additionally, targeting and destroying weak points can inflict significant damage and provide extra attack opportunities.
Okay.
Kazan is a skilled warrior who can proficiently wield various weapons.
This looks good.
Allowing you to experience different combat styles that maximizes each weapon's
we got like a spear. Come on now, Buster Blade. Let me see that Buster Blade now. I'll be happy. Okay, that spear's good though. Damn.
Kazan is equipped with a spear, although its attack power is somewhat lower.
Yeah, but you got a lot of range.
Wide range.
Look at the fucking range, man, and the speed on it too.
In stamina-based combat.
It's got great speed. I'll tell you that. Spear's really good and versatile, it looks like.
This weapon excels at efficiently draining the enemy's stamina
that
and
makes
delivering
sense.
additional damage.
Now, could I switch weapons after getting
and combos.
the stamina down so I can do big damage? Boom! Because that's what I would want to do.
The great sword is a wield. It offers the option to charge most actions, favoring slow but exhilarating and powerful strikes.
I love Buster Blades,
this weapon
dude.
excels in solid guarding and counterattacks,
Makes
enabling
sense.
a satisfying playstyle that can crush enemies before even engaging in stamina battles.
That's actually interesting.
Kazan
You're gonna be
is an
deflecting a
action
lot
game
more with
that
this right
focuses
now.
on the fun of character development.
Okay.
As you progress, you'll acquire items and
Fuck,
skills,
dude.
evolving your combat from careful and strategic to powerful and exhilarating. Kazan's
This looks
journey of
so
revenge is about to
good.
begin. Don't miss out on the chance to experience the hardcore action of the first Berserker, Kazan in the technical closed beta test, starting on October 11th.
Please let me get that closed beta.
Xbox
Please.
players can join through the Insider program.
God, that shit looks so good. It's gonna be early 2025 too. Yeah, I would absolutely want to check that out.
It's great to see you.
What
I'm
the
gutted
hell?
that I'm not seeing you in person, but I hear
That was
you're in
random as
Seattle.
hell. Oh, alright, that was it whenever it comes to Kazan. That was like the biggest thing I want to see all day, and I got to see it, so I'm pretty hyped. Oh man.
The show, I love the people.
Let's see. My Cheapskate is the best one. In no way my Strange Addiction is free with ads, so you can watch the entire episodes and all the season. LOL. What? On what, dude? Now you're making me curious. That looked really good. I gotta be 100%. That looked super good. I'm glad that we got a little bit of the extended look at that.
I'm just gonna have to stay home and work on the new set.
How are you
Oh my god. I hope it's good. It looks like it's got a lot of potential.
I think it's awesome. I mean, Microsoft Flight
It
Simulator
really does look
2024,
like it's got a lot of potential.
FS24 as we now call it. It is the biggest undertaking ever in flight simulation. It's the biggest fleet, the most airports, the most sophisticated flight model, the best physics we've ever done. The digital twin is taking leaps forward. This time we added seasons, worldwide ship traffic, worldwide oil rigs, heliports, glider airports, animals. It's
Sorry, I'm looking at a
massive.
couple
And in
things.
MSFS24, it's the first time that you can exit the aircraft and walk around. So we added tons of detail everywhere on Earth. So it's just huge. And on top of that, we've added an all-new career system where you can pick from dozens
Okay, sorry, I was
of,
checking a couple things since I got a
authentic
chance.
aviation activities in a career.
Okay, there we go.
And that adds a completely new dimension to the sim.
All right.
And so you can be like a firefighter.
So let's
or
see
a
what we've
firefighter
seen
pilot,
so
or a
far.
cargo pilot,
Star Wars
or a
Outlaws, World of
crop duster pilot,
Warcraft,
or just a passenger
Elder
airliner
Scrolls.
pilot.
The next thing
And
is
on
going to be
top of that, we
Fallout
added
76 that we're about to look
activities
at.
like low altitude
And
challenges,
Tower. So
landing
I think we saw
challenges, just if
Towerborn,
you have a
didn't
little
we?
bit of
I believe
time,
so.
you can have
Microsoft
fun in
Flight
sim.
Simulator
That is an
we're about to
insane
look
amount of
at.
content. I also love the landing challenges. I
We
want
got
to somehow
Mecha
manage to
Break.
get 1 point on them,
We did
but, you know,
Frag
the
Punk.
Xbox One team will-
Little
will
Nightmares
all
3 is
love
going to be the
me for
next
it,
thing
but
as
there's
well.
so
Did
much
everything
fun
we
to
saw
do.
casting.
But you
We're
may
almost
think
done. I
alone
think we
in
got Planet
person
Coasters
this year,
2.
but I know you're
Internal
very keen
Strands,
to share some goodies
Fallout
with the
76,
community.
and then
Can you
Little
tell us
Nightmares
what?
3, and I think
one of my
Mecha Break.
greatest
No, we
joys
saw
every
Mecha
year to
Break.
come to
So there's only
Cologne
like
and to
3
bring
more
something
reveals,
to the
3 to 4
community
more
that has
reveals that
local
we got.
relevance. So I don't know if you remember last year we did EDDK,
Well, since we're on
which
Flight
is,
Simulator,
Cologne-Bonn Airport,
I
and we
might
launched it
actually
alongside
go
some
use the
European
bathroom real
cities,
quick while this
and
is
then
actually kind of going through.
scanned the city of
So
Cologne,
I'll be right back.
and
All right.
Bonn, and Düsseldorf, and Dortmund, and Hanover. So really local cities. And we had launched the Junkers F-13, the first all-metal airliner in the world. And this year we went all in. So I'm happy to announce we're launching World Update 18, which is the DACH region, so Germany, Austria, and Switzerland. And we have assembled a huge amount of data for this. So we are launching all new aerials. So these are basically the satellite and aerial imagery that we use for textures of the landscape. And we're actually using the ones that we're going to launch in the next simulator in November. But we wanted to give a preview to the community. And then we have all new digital elevation maps. They're called DEM. And on the top of that, we have photogrammetry cities. So these are the 3D cities that are shown in Flight Simulator. And we have Frankfurt am Main, so Hanau. And then we have Berlin, Potsdam, and Karo, so sort of northeast. And then in Austria, we have Linz, Vienna, and Salzburg. And in Switzerland, we have Bern and Zurich. And on top of that, we have 116, which we call POIs or places of interest or points of interest, so famous places, and we made 9 more new missions that showcase sort of the environment and the region. It's one of the biggest updates we've ever done, and I can't wait to share it with the community.
And we've got a trailer, don't we, for everyone to check out? All right, let's take a look.
And they're still on Flight Simulator? Jesus Christ. I went to freaking piss and I thought that would be fine. Did I make it to the end at least of the Flight Simulator? Oh, thank God. I went to go piss and talk to my dad and I thought it would be over by then.
Stunning. There's so many amazing places to check out. But
I don't even know what happened. I guess I didn't miss too much. It's just Flight Simulator.
And I hear this one.
We've seen it like 100 times whenever they show this shit off.
Thank you so much, and I'm so proud.
All right, we're good now.
Basically, bring regions of the planets to life with these world updates. And this particular, I don't know if you know this, but I was actually born in Frankfurt, and I, as a little kid, grew up in Heinstadt, which is near the area. And then my mom comes from Darmstadt. My brother lives in Buchschlag.
Still talking,
so
bro.
When we got the new data, I immediately went into the game. And
I want to say that this will last until about 11:30,
I went to,
since there's only a couple more reveals, unless they got some more hidden ones.
My brother lives over there, so it's super cool. It's amazing always when I see how accurate everything is.
Yeah, and I can imagine.
Definitely not my cup of tea. Waking up at 9 o'clock in the fucking morning for this shit.
It's like you can really get into that like nitty bitty detail.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, it never ceases to amaze me. And we call that the digital twin. The whole goal is that we have a real one-on-one representation of the entire Earth.
Right,
and you know, the world, I always say the world is full of sensors. So there's sensors and satellites and aircraft, your phones, your cars. And we get all this data, and we can feed that back into the sim. So it's getting better and better over time, which is just
Why is
so
Towerborn trending?
Yeah, and now that we've seen the world update, can we expect a new aircraft to go with it?
Always, you know, we call those local legends. So when we do a world update, we try to basically highlight important
Towerborn is literally trending.
Few already. We did 2 Junkers and 2 Dorniers, and today I'm very proud to announce a very special plane from Bremen called the Focke-Wulf 200 Condor. And it was first flown in 1937, and at the time it was the most sophisticated airliner in the world. And we have a trailer.
Bro, you got another goddamn trailer? Well, not in a rude way. Get on with it. I don't give a shit about Flight Simulator right now. Jesus Christ. Wow. Fucking airplane. Wow. I haven't seen this a million times from Flight Simulator. Wow. The interior of the fucking plane. Now. Oh, there we go. It's flying off. It's taking off. We're seeing it. It's majestic. We're getting to see an overview of the world. We're soaring, baby. We're flying. Isn't it beautiful, bro? Yeah. Look at that shit. Oh, yeah. Let's see. This game would be 10 times better if you could just crash into any building and have bombs or just throw it all down. That's what they need to make this interesting as fuck. Whoa, it's so beautiful. Now let me bomb it. No offense. Let me do a nuke to this bitch. Boom. That's what they need for fucking Flight Simulator. Make like a Reddit M version of this shit. Alright, we go.
That was actually amazing.
Oh my god, it really was.
I've never before in my entire life, but
wow.
Can you unpack its significance for it being included in Microsoft Flight Sim?
Yeah, thank you. I mean, it's not at all surprising because the plane, you know, it came out in 1937 and it was a civilian plane. It made a famous flight from Berlin to New York. That was the goal, to have passengers in one go fly over the Atlantic. Right. At the time, typically people flew in seaplanes and they had to take several stops. So this was the first one. And the reason why it could do that is it was very light for its size. It was only 17 tons and it had they had 4 great engines, lots of tanks, and it flew much higher than everybody else did. So typically planes at the time flew 1,500 meters altitude. This one flew 3,000. So you could go, the air is thinner, less resistant, so you can go much further. So it was a major step forward. However, you know, obviously the war came, and then the plane unfortunately just disappeared from the skies. But there's a really interesting story. In 1988, they actually found
a wreckage. We're getting a fucking history lesson whenever it comes to video games.
Near Trondheim in Norway.
Jesus.
They raised it. Took 11 years till 1999, and it was not in good shape, let's put it this way. And then there was a group of volunteers. They called
we're gonna literally spend 20 minutes on fucking flight simulation. Did they really need to make this into a 3-hour segment?
Basically, based on the pieces they found, and that was completed in 2021. And that plane is now.
Well, this has been
visible.
on here.
You can see it in a museum
for 10 goddamn minutes. They have been talking about fucking airplanes for 10 goddamn minutes.
I called the museum. They allowed us to do a scan.
Oh my god.
And then we typically try to give something back, right? When we do these collaborations with museums. So I asked them, is there anything we can do to help you guys? And they said, hey, Jörg, you know, there is a Swiss collector who spent his entire life collecting all the instruments for the Condor, and he had sort of built in his house a dashboard of the Condor. But the man was at a point in his life where he wanted to part with his collection. So Microsoft actually bought the collection from the collector, gave it to the museum in Berlin, and they integrated it into the Condor. So, you know, we call it digital preservation, what we do in Flight Sim, right? And when we can connect that to the real world, where people do the real world preservation of planes, it's just one of the most awesome things, really, for us.
No, it's amazing that people are going to get to play that in game as well, and it really is art imitating life. But thank you so much for joining us. I know you're really busy, kind of
fucking
getting the last
10 to 12 minutes on Flight Simulator
together,
bro.
But you've got one cool announcement for everyone.
Oh my god!
Yes.
Enough announcements from you.
World Update 18, the one we just talked about, is available right now. The sky is calling. Go check it out in Microsoft Flight Simulator and download it today. And just in case you didn't know, Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 is releasing on November 19th.
And that's also going to be available on Xbox Game Pass and Xbox Game Pass for PC, so everyone get their hands on it. But Jorg, thank you so much for joining us, and we'll see you here next year in Cologne.
I will be there next year. So, thank you so much. It's good to see you.
Thanks for talking to us. See ya.
All right, thank you. All right, Little Nightmares 3. Sick. All right, let's see more of this. Oh, this looks kind of cool.
Hi, I'm Coralie Fegnino, producer of Little Nightmares 3. We are very excited to have the game playable at Gamescom this year, but for all of you that can't be here, we wanted to give you a sneak peek at our demo, as well as some exclusive footage.
Well, thanks. Oh, we got like a deserty dune area. This is cool. Oh, I came back just in time. Indeed, Larry. Let's go.
Two friends trapped within the spiral, a cluster of disturbing places. They will have to work together to survive in this dangerous world full of delusions and escape the nowhere.
Jesus.
While Little Nightmares 3 is still playable in solo with an AI, you'll also be able to play with a friend in online co-op and face your childhood fears together.
Got the co-op, boy. I definitely like the look of it so far. I'm interested to see what's going to happen.
Welcome to the Necropolis.
Necropolis.
Here for this walkthrough, we have our two characters, Lo with the Raven mask and the blue cape, and Alone with the green jumpsuit and the red pigtails.
Big deal, so.
Each character is equipped with their own iconic item. Alone has a wrench that will have a variety of usages, like for example, activating mechanisms.
Well, that's neato. What about Bird Boy? What do you do? Ooh, pretty slick. Okay.
Lo's iconic item is a bow.
So we got a wrench and a bow.
And make new path when the road seems blocked.
That's interesting.
To survive in this dangerous world, teamwork would be essential, as Lo and Alone will have to work together to keep moving forward.
Right. What the hell?
During the game, our two friends will find new items to help them progress.
Okay, that's cool. They got like an umbrella.
Necropolis is a big
they're gonna use the umbrella to go up.
Sounds and powered by gusting winds, it has been described as a city of eternal
it's like a
energy
flower,
and
it looks
certain
like.
death. It is a weird place that used to be inhabited by the dwellers.
Okay. Birds. They're gonna swoop down.
As you can see, the ancient metropolis is now more of a ghost town.
Yeah, it really is.
It is unclear what happened to its inhabitants.
I need help getting that off together. Yep. Oh, damn. Uh-oh. Be careful. Gotta synchronize them jumps. Oof. Oh, Jesus, that hand, though. Oh, that's an ugly hand. Yeah, I see that.
New residents of Little Nightmares 3. She might have something to do with what happened to Necropolis and the people that used to live here.
What the hell? Look at the bugs, boy. Oh.
It seems that crows are not the only living inhabitants left. And to defend
I would like to be the wrench
this
lady, not gonna lie. Look at the wrench. What? Bam!
You use these for the items.
That looks fun.
Well, night has fallen on Necropolis. It's the first time ever that we share this part of the game.
Okay. Yeah, I like the lady with the wrench. I'm gonna be 100%.
As you can see, the mood in the real city has changed quite a bit.
Yeah, it really has. Jesus. What the hell? Oh, Jesus, look at the fucking baby. Now, we have seen this in the trailer. I remember seeing this part.
The baby doesn't sleep through the night. not sure we want to become one of her toys.
Uh-oh, be careful,
We should
be careful.
probably avoid her gaze and play hide and seek behind the blocks.
Probably be wise. Alright, go, 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 go. Hey, you get on with it. You swiggity swoo, dude. You swiggity swoo. Alright, call on to the little AI. Oh, nope, nope. Nope. Oh, God. Oh, God. I want to go, 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 go. Yeah, there you go. Fucking creepy ass eye, I'll tell you that. Better get out of there.
It should be safe here.
Better be.
That's it for now. Thank you all for watching this gameplay walkthrough.
Oh.
We can't wait to show you more about the game.
Well, man, I would have rather them get caught. It was still, you know, it's exhilarating shit. But other than that, it looks actually really cool. Little Nightmares look cool. Little Nightmares 3 specifically.
Little Nightmares 3 will be available in 2025 on Xbox Series, Xbox One, and Windows PC.
Okay.
Wishlist the game now to make sure you don't miss any news.
Well, thanks for the info.
Well, that was a spooky new look at Little
Spooky.
Nightmares 3.
She
which is
looks
coming to
like she's
Xbox
on
in
crack or something. I swear,
2025.
she's
So
got that
now
look, man.
It's time to go to the vault with Skyline
vault?
Valley out now and the Milepost Zero update launching
All
very
right.
soon. Our next guest has plenty to chat
It's getting
about.
close to the
Here
end
to
of
give us
it.
more on the latest from Fallout 76. Please welcome Milepost
I think
Zero
we only got
creative
2
director
more things
John
to look at.
Rush. John,
I think
thank you so much for joining
Towerborn
me. How are you today?
and
Oh, great. Thank you
Fallout
for having me. This is
76.
awesome.
Heck yeah,
I think
let's
that's
talk some
it.
Fallout, shall we?
Let's do it.
So first
I
up,
think.
a huge
I
part
think we've seen
of
everything,
the
not unless
Fallout
it's Internal
franchise
Strand or
and
yeah,
also
Eternal
Bethesda
Strands.
as a whole
I don't know. I
is
think we got
community
1 or 2
involvement
more.
and the
This one and
impact
one
that
more,
they
I
actually
think.
have on yourselves, if that's fair to say.
She
Can
had
you
that
tell me a little
McCrack.
bit more
I'm
about
telling you, dude.
What that impacts your
Oh
development
man,
timeline from
she's got
the
fucking
community
green nails,
Sure, yeah, that's a great question.
pink-hearted
you know, I've said
fucking
it,
dress
I've
on.
said it before, Bethesda
And then on
Game
top of
Studios
that,
is the
just
best
her
community in
looks.
gaming.
She's got them crazy
They're
eyes,
so
bro.
good at giving feedback, saying
looks
what's
cracked.
not working, saying what they'd like to see. So the team always makes sure to stay on top of all that feedback, whether it's on Reddit or Discord or whatnot. And what we do is we kind of boil it down to large strokes, bigger trends, right? And what features can we make to satisfy these things that players want, and how do they fit across a timeline while satisfying our builders and our adventurers alike?
Oh, that's crazy
I mean,
looking
you
red
mentioned
sky.
Reddit just there, and I'm really curious how you actually use those sites or
Skyline
maybe
Drive.
other corners of the internet to actually take the feedback from the community and then put that in the game. What does that look like for you and the team?
Well, I'd like to outline some sort of really cryptic process, but it's really just me on my phone going down the posts and remembering, oh yeah, somebody said that. But you know, it's more than just reading the feedback. It's also being able to look at that feedback through the lens of a player. So we all play the game on the team. I, speaking for myself, have multiple high-level characters I've gone through the game with to try different things. Multiple new characters fresh out of the vault to try different things. So looking at that feedback that we get from players through the lens of players ourselves and kind of trusting ourselves to make the right choices for the game.
Nice. Showing off with quite a few high-level characters there. I see you.
And by the way, I made those myself. I wasn't giving them. Thank you.
No, that's very good. We were chatting before about one of your latest characters, your ventures. Care to tell us or share with the viewers about the captain?
Oh yes, the latest character sometimes shows up on the socials, and that's Captain Nuke McCloud.
Nice.
And Captain Nuke McCloud lives up to his name and loves to drop nukes. So we get the community together, and they follow me around while I drop nukes, and we just have a lot of fun.
I'll stay out of the way of those servers. That's avoid the nukes.
Yep.
What is the reaction from the community that you see when you do take those comments, that feedback, and actually put it in the game? What's it like seeing the reaction to those from the community?
I think it's great. It's the type of feedback that we kind of get over time, right? Because it's not so much taking a specific thing like I want a neon green wig or something like that. It's looking at, hey, I'm looking for more things to do at the end of the game. I want more challenging experiences. So as those features kind of come out further down the road, we see that positivity from players reflected back at us through comments and feedback.
That's really cool. I mean, yeah, I love some character creator options as well. So maybe a neon green wig would be great, but that can wait as well. We've got plenty to do in Skyline Valley at the moment as well. And with that came the first new map expansion for the base game. Can you tell me what that means to you and the team and to the game itself about having that map expansion?
Absolutely. So I've been referring to it as a map mutation.
Nice.
Kind of keeping it within the vein
map
of Fallout.
mutation.
But what I've come to learn over the years is that players really love to play on the Appalachia map. Appalachia in our game is really kind of the main character, and we were introduced to Appalachia when the game first came out, and it's really changed since then, and all the updates that we've had. So, knowing that players really like to stay in Appalachia and experience that, we wanted to give them opportunities to continue telling their own stories. So using Skyline Valley as a reference, they have more places to build, more places to adventure, and also using Skyline Valley for a way to
Sony 6 is still getting DLCs. Plague of Bad Luck, welcome to the live stream. And yes, it seems like it. They're getting Skyline Valley, which looks weird. It's got like a red sky coming out. It's weird looking.
What's about Vault 63, and that's dark and mysterious.
Apparently 76 has gotten really good from what I've understood.
That's kind of where the tone of the new space came from and the thought behind it.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's the mission, the pre-update mission that you do, and you go to that massive big manor house and like literally just looks like hellfire everywhere around, and it is very much dark and mysterious, but also very fun to explore. What other things in Skyline Valley, what other game features were added with this new update, the latest one?
Game features added with Skyline, well, there's a new horrible creature walking around called the Thrasher, which is just awful.
Can we see the Thrasher at least?
Big turkey abomination, which is a lot of fun to see.
Oh god, it's fucking turkey.
We've also got a
Give me
new
South Park
boss
64 vibes with that shit with the turkeys.
The trifecta terror, the trio Storm Goliaths, which are really fun to fight. And they play off one another, which is kind of a new mechanic. You kill one, the other two get stronger. You kill one of them, and the last one gets really strong. So that's fun.
Yeah, that is fun, and also
Need them to give me the new Elder Scrolls.
And then also
give it
with Vault
probably.
63,
I heard
got
possibly 2026-ish, maybe. I'm not too for sure.
And speaking of ghouls,
there's no telling, but they're probably trying their best not to botch that.
TV show. And my
since
favorite character,
fucking Starfield kind of got botched.
AKA the ghoul. So how are you enjoying the TV show? Firstly,
they're like, dude, we cannot let this one get screwed over.
I've watched this series about 4 times.
Heck
I love it. Great, awesome.
You can recite it already, probably dreaming about it.
What I love most about the show is through the visuals, through the story, through the characters, how true to Fallout it was for people that maybe weren't familiar with Fallout before, or maybe had played other Fallouts in the past, watching the show, experiencing that story and wanting more. Where can they get it? Come to Fallout 76, come to Fallout 4, come to 3. So it's been great seeing that influx of players coming in, having fresh new Fallout experiences to them.
Yeah, that's such a good point. You're so right. I think I was a massive Fallout fan before the TV show, but again, just watching that and immediately feeling that same feeling that I had playing Fallout 4 when that first launched. I mean, I used to fall asleep, this is really sad, but I used to fall asleep listening to Diamond City Radio at nighttime. But yeah, the TV show just encapsulates everything. You're so right. And with that success, how has that like been reflected in Fallout 76 as well? We've seen some maybe some new jumpsuits added, vault suits. What other parts has influenced the game?
Sure. So with the show, we made very specific offerings that had specific times to the show, like Lucy's backpack or the cowboy duster, which players really love, and they're very Fallout, thematic to Fallout. So it was great to add those. I would say, you know, from the reception the show has gotten, it's really sort of emboldened us to continue taking the game in the direction we have been. It's sort of fortified in our brains the decisions that we've been making that are, you know, very, very true to Fallout, and it's really got us pumped for what's coming up down the road.
Heck yeah. Can you tell me your favorite character?
From the show?
Yeah.
It's got to be Thaddeus. Why aren't I dead? Yeah, it's great. So funny.
Thaddeus is great.
Thaddeus is good. I like all the characters, but Thaddeus had me laughing, yeah.
Stunning. Now, we've mentioned a wee bit about Skyline Valley, but obviously we have Milepost Zero coming up very soon. What can players look forward to in this new update coming?
Milepost Zero is a really exciting update. Of course, we've got the caravans that we've been talking about.
Hey, actual gameplay. All right.
Play just back
there we go.
Which was a lot of fun. Caravans is awesome. We've also got a new legendary crafting system, which gives players a lot more agency.
Is there any games you're looking forward to? Yeah, the what was it called? There was a game they showed off, the first Burger Kazan. That shit looked really, really good. I'm really excited about that. Little Nightmares 3. Very excited for that. From the makers of Little Nightmares, you got, what was that, Reanimal? That was another really cool looking one. Stalker 2 looked really interesting. Those are some of the games I could specifically say I'm actually interested in. There's probably one or two more that I'm missing. I think it was like, let's see, what was else this year? There was something else. I think those were the two that I really wanted to see was Little Nightmares and the first Berserker, which we saw those two. Those are the two that I really was interested in. Now we're just kind of waiting to see what else they got. I think we pretty much watched almost everything. I think they got Towerborn and the Eternal Strands that they haven't showcased. But for the most part, I think we're almost finally done with this. Oh, and the Life is Strange double exposure. I was really excited about that, especially since it's bringing back Max. It looks like it'll be pretty interesting.
Giving our players the tools and the
what about you? Is there any games that you're looking forward to?
So what better stories
we're just trying to wait it out. They love to fucking drag it on. They spent like 10 to 12 minutes on Flight Simulator, and then for Little Nightmares, they spent like 3 minutes on. Not even. They even show like the full demo. Oh, that's it. I'm like, bro, other dude spent fucking 10 minutes on Flight Simulator. Everybody knows about fucking Flight Simulator.
Maybe there is. You know,
damn.
We've talked about Milepost Zero quite a bit. Milepost Zero is awesome. We know that's coming out pretty soon, September 3rd. We've got Ghouls coming out early next year.
Oh yeah, the Dying Light 3 thing. Yeah, whenever it comes to that, and you get to play as Crane.
This December, players
I'm really excited for that too. It looks like it's going to be damn good. That's another one. That was another really good one that I forgot about. It's supposed to be like kind of standalone-ish. I wonder how much it's going to be. I know if you got the Ultimate Edition, you get it for free. From Dying Light 2, but I wonder what it's going to be for just standalone wise, how much it will actually be. It looked really good. I need to go back and play Dying Light 1. I played Dying Light 1, but I didn't play the following because I think it takes place right after the following, I think, from what it looked like.
But yeah, maybe the captain can come in and help me out level my character up. Love that so much. John, I've got one more question that I'd love to know the answer for. Would you rather eat a fried radroach or some glowing fungus stew?
Both sounds very disgusting.
So I'm not going to get into specifics, but I kind of already have a preference from past experience. I've had glowing radroach before. I was at the show premiere. It was absolutely fantastic. I would never turn down the opportunity to have that again. So
I hope they don't mess it up like too. I hope not either.
John, thank you so much for chatting
I really
with me,
hope
and
not.
Thank you for joining us.
It was just
now,
way
fans
too much about the
for the
what do you call it, man? The factions. I didn't really care about that. I wanted to go back into the route of about the zombies, so I can agree. Parkour, fluent parkour-wise, 2 did very well. Just it went away with the whole faction system, in my opinion.
Like Call of Duty Black Ops 6 on October 25th. Play some of the biggest games of the year and unlock partner benefits from our pals at Riot Games and EA Play. And if you're not already a Game Pass member, what are you doing? Join now and get your first month of PC Game Pass for $1 or €1. This offer won't last long, so act now. So coming up, we have
it's
the
$1
team from
now. I might do
Towerborn
it.
stopping by to walk us
Towerborn.
through their latest gameplay demo. But first, it's the latest from Planet Coaster 2.
Oh yeah, I forgot we haven't seen Planet Coaster 2. Yeah, I think this is going to be until 12. It feels like it's going to be until 12 at this point. Alright, let's see what we got going on. I don't know, but I think that is actual... No, shut up. Shut the fuck up. I don't know if that's copyrighted music, but not taking a fucking risk on that. But yeah, I hope they don't mess it up like 2. They did kind of botch it. Let's see. Well, I hate the fact that they made it like guns didn't exist. Yeah, and then they add guns, and they weren't even good. I will admit that. That was kind of stupid, man. It seems like they're taking the whole gun aspect and really going ham this time around whenever it comes to the standalone that's for Dying Light. It looks like it's gonna be interesting as hell. So I can admit that too. That is kind of stupid, man. Ugh. I don't understand why they kind of did that. I didn't get the updates when they did the what do you call it with the guns. I never got a chance to actually check that out. I played it way before they did all the updates and streamed it before all the updates really came and before all the DLCs popped off. All right, are we good now?
Ivan.
Heyo.
Planet Coaster is a creative management simulation game where players can build their dream coaster park, manage that park, and then share their creations with others. In Planet Coaster 2, we have new water park features. We have deeper creativity, new management tools, and the possibility of building a park with a friend, one player at a time, by sharing a save. To celebrate our new water park features and new creative tools, we're going to be adding a new flume to this pool area of our park for our guests to enjoy. We're going to be doing that by going down to our flume section, and we're going to be adding a brand new flume. We have a number of different flumes or slides that you'll be able to build in the game, one of which will be our body flume, which is what we're going to place in our pool area. Before we build the flume itself, we're going to need to build a flume platform for our guests to enter the flume from. So we're going to build our platform, and then we have a number of different start pieces that will our guests will use to enter the flume. We have our kind of standard open flume piece, as well as different special types of pieces. We have a flume vertical start piece for our guests to enjoy, which is a trapdoor piece where our guests will get in, and then the trapdoor will open up.
Very deep slope right there, Jesus Christ.
As we're building our flumes, we can see that our test dummy is coming as well. It will follow the flume pieces as we're adding them, and then give us the excitement, fear, and nausea rating of our flume, and then give us feedback on where this is going to be an enjoyable experience for our guests.
Well, that's pretty neat.
And for this flume, we have a number of different flume pieces. We have open pieces and we have enclosed pieces. So we're going to add an enclosed piece to this flume. We also have different types of pieces, one of which is our transparent piece. So we're going to add a transparent piece to our flume so we can see our guests as they come down these flumes for them to enjoy. We also have a number of end pieces that you can put on your flume, including run-out lanes. But for the end of this body flume,
I see a little bit of Little Nightmares 2, which was pretty cool.
Which is one of our special end
or
pieces.
Little Nightmares 3, sorry.
So we're going to place that down, and now that's in place, we're going to edit the way that
God, is he going to like fall through the hole?
Looks, so we can
That's what it looks
go
like.
to our customization
I'll be afraid if that was a real fucking design. Oh my God, yeah, he just falls through the hole. Is that something real? Hell no. I would never go through one of those fucking things. That can't be real. Okay, I do like Planet Coaster, which I think the developers were the same devs. I don't know. Of Thrillville, so you can really tell like the innovation that they really did for the type of like theme park rides that you can do. It looks really cool, especially since I've recently been playing a little bit of Thrillville, so it's been really cool to be able to see this.
Does look good, but I think we can make it
make a drinking game of how many times he has said flume. Bro, you ain't lied about that. See, Water Park Tycoon. That fucking flume.
Make it thematic to the experience that I guess will be having as they enjoy this flume.
Flume.
Now that's in place, we need to add an entrance to our flume for our guests to get onto the platform. So we're going to add our flume stair piece so that our guests can get onto the platform and enjoy the flume.
Flume. This should be called Flume Simulator. Oh, they sped it up. They're like, hold up, we can't be talking too much more about Flume. Okay, this is actually pretty cool. Very customizable. I like how in-depth it is. Like, dear God, you can get very specific. You can even put decorations right on the side of your shit. Damn. Other than that, it's pretty fucking sick how much customization, dude. It's not just made out of like one preset asset. You get to do so many assets all together. Like, that shit looks cool.
One of the many amazing new attractions that you can build in Planet Coaster 2 that allow you to make a park that is truly unique and yours.
How many games?
If you like this video, Planet Coaster 2 is now available for wishlisting. Thank you for joining me. Goodbye.
1 or 2. I think this will go on until about 12. It seems like there should be 2 more. I think we're about to get to the last big one. I think it's this one right here. Sims Water Park Edition. Ayo.
Hello, I'm Mike Laidlaw, Chief Creative Officer at Yellow Brick Games.
Eternal Strands.
Welcome to the world of Eternal Strands, a new fantasy action
so
adventure game where the world
we've seen Star Wars, World of Warcraft, Fallout 76, Elder Scrolls.
You will embark on your journey.
We're about to see Towerborn in a little bit. Flight Simulator, Mech Break, Fragpunk, Little Nightmares 3, 2 Point Museum, Life is Strange Double Exposure, Date Everything, Kill Knight, The Casting Frank, the First Berserker, Planet Coaster 2. So we should be going into Eternal Strands, which is this one. We've seen the casting of the Frank Stones, The Mysterious Project Bird Eye. We did see that as well. And I think we saw already a few more surprises. Oh, fuck, what did I just do, brother?
And customize your gear before venturing out.
So I think we got this, Eternal Strands, and Towerborn left. I think that's it. Not Towerborn again.
In the Enclave, you can climb and interact with nearly everything you see.
Someone said the same thing about Flume. Say Flume again.
The magical cloak on your
My offender, I can't swim.
grants you control over frost,
Bruh.
and kinetic magic. Combine
Alright, there we go.
elements in creative ways
So
to
we got,
manipulate
it's
the
almost over.
environment to your advantage.
Mainly the shield spent over $1 million on decorations alone. He said, fuck it, it's all about the decorations, bro, it's all about the cosmetics. Ark of the Stricken Earth. Jesus Christ, what is this?
25-meter construct wields immense power.
I'm gonna go to sleep. See ya, Cookie. See you later, Nathan. No, I don't blame you. I need sleep as well. Fuck this shit, man.
Return to base camp.
9 a.m. I got one more time to do 9 a.m. and I swear to God I'm not doing this shit, man, again. Fucking 9 a.m.'s pissing me off every day. We got a sleepy Cookies and the Mr. Kiddies. Let's go.
As epics roam freely between maps.
At least we're actually just seeing gameplay.
In this true physics playground.
Okay, that's pretty sick. We got some Shadow Colossus-esque vibe. Yep, okay.
With new powers at your command,
fucking magical Shadows Colossus.
Key to uncovering the mysteries of the Enclave.
With a Fortnite-esque look.
Eternal Strands.
Eternal Strands. It looks aight. Wishlist now, early 2025. Alright, what's this? Build the train to survive between the worlds? What the hell is this? This looks unique. Play solo or up to co-op, 4-player co-op. So what, you're just on a train building shit? And making sure it survives? Frogs kind of look cool. What the hell? If it's just on the train, I think it would get boring. But if you kind of like go off and extract stuff from like different locations from, you know, and get off the train, I bet it would be cool. Like go to different train stations, which then has like different outposts that you can extract shit. That would be cool. It looks like it might be like that. I could see that being unique actually. And then you go back to your train and basically build up your entire train. Be an interesting concept. Void Train. Fall of 2024. Xbox game preview. And Game Pass is going to be Q1 2025. Oh, my eyes are bothering me, sorry.
You just got a deep dive into the gameplay of Eternal Strands and Look a Void Train, which is coming to Game Pass early next year, so get ready. But first, it seems like only yesterday we were here at Gamescom enjoying the first Towerborn demo. Now, a year later, the game is nearly ready for prime time. Okay. Joining me now with more is Stoic CEO and President Tricia Scoffer, Game Director Daniel McLaren, and Co-Founder and Chief Creative Officer Arnie Jorgensen. So, how is everything going at Gamescom, Tricia?
It's fantastic. We're so excited to be back. The crowd has been exceptional, as always, and the booth's been full, and players are just enjoying themselves. A lot of excitement, a lot of smiles on their faces, and we're just happy to always have the game in the hands of the players.
Yeah, it's been amazing at Gamescom this year. So many people, but it's also been a huge week for you guys.
Indeed.
Tell me a bit more about it.
Absolutely. On Tuesday, we announced that we will be on early access on Steam on September 10th.
Yeah.
And we're coming to game preview on Xbox and Windows PC in 2025.
So really not that far away as well.
19 days.
And I'm also so excited because we've got a demo that we're going to be playing. But McLaren, for those that haven't seen Towerborn yet, can you give us the elevator pitch? Why is this game going to be so much fun to play?
I was looking to get into the closed alpha of it. Oh, for real?
Side-scrolling brawler.
That's actually really interesting.
In like a smaller
It looked cool, but I didn't know how it would actually be. So that's cool that you say it's actually cool. Like it's placed really
fun. Why not let your
fun.
friends play together, collect
Sorry, I'm checking something.
cool stuff, and kill bigger enemies, and then brag about it? So that's basically what we built.
It's what we all love to do as well.
Yeah.
And it's one of the reasons I'm so excited to hop into this demo as well, because I got to play it here last year, and honestly, love these type of games like World of Warcraft I brought up on, but going into Towerborn, I'm a little bit competitive, and we've also got 3 different characters on screen. So I think, Arnie, if you can kind of talk us through what each of us can do, the different abilities that we've got.
Sure. So everyone just kind of mess around on this first screen before we get too deep. But we're going to be going to early access with 4 different classes. Here we see the Shadow Striker. She's got dual daggers, and she can move about the screen really quickly and do high damage. Then we also have the Sentinel with the sword and shield. He can block, and he can also parry. So if done at the correct time, you raise your shield, bang, they become dizzy. And then we got the Pyro class here with the War Club.
It was if Rainbow Six Siege met Valorant. Oh, okay. I bet it was pretty interesting, man. Sounds like it'd be interesting.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No,
that's not daggers. That's the rock breakers with the giant clubs.
I know, this is the thing.
What we're not showing is the dual daggers. That's right, the Shadow Striker. I'm sorry.
No, I'm actually quite excited because I have seen Trisha use the fists before, right? And I was like, she was doing a lot of damage, so I was like, that's what I'm playing as. So I've also got is it an Ombre above me? Is it
an Umbra?
It's an Umbra.
An Umbra.
Looks interesting.
So how does that work?
So the Umbra is part of your loadout. We're going to be launching with about 9 different Umbra and then adding them as we go through early access. But all the different Umbra give you different abilities. Some could do damage, some could do healing. So we see 3 different Umbra here today, and we'll see what they do.
Well, I'm quite excited. And how do I trigger it? Is that with my right trigger?
That's with your right trigger. Now, if you press your right bumper, that's when you're going to do this massive damage punch.
Oh.
So he's actually playing right now, too.
So I don't want to use that. So that's the little thing on the bottom of the screen, isn't it? When you can kind
of see
the...
That's cool that they're kind of playing and checking it out together.
So the orange bar, if you look at your HUD up there, the orange bar, as that fills up, that will be your right bumper button. That's the special ability. The 3 little pips down at the bottom, when those turn blue, if you hold your left trigger and hit your light attack or your heavy attack, it will do 1 of 2 special abilities and consume 1 of those pips.
Okay, nice. All right, should we go forward to our first fight? Right, I'm kind of just...
Good luck, Ben.
All right, I'm going in first. It's not because I'm trying to do the most damage, I promise.
There's a lot of different things to remember for each class, but for now, just have fun playing. You'll learn the class over the hours of playtime.
And there's like combos, isn't there, that you can do? So you kind of want to set it up to do the most.
Looks interesting.
That's right. Little bar on the bottom.
At first, I was kind of skeptical about it, but it's actually looking pretty interesting.
By completing combos, by completing
Give me Castle Crasher vibes. It's like the 2D kind of. Well, it's not 2D, but like at least a side scroller beat 'em up.
Yeah, it's a combination of using your light
which is pretty cool.
Heavy. It's a 4-button combo system, so
it looks beautiful. Like the backgrounds look really beautiful and stuff. I was skeptical, but no, it looks pretty cool.
Launch enemies into the air, get up there and do some aerials. Ooh. Nice, coming in and stealing my kill, Benny. I appreciate that.
I would never do. I'm not a kill thief.
Oh,
I am just getting involved.
Motherfucker getting ass kicked right then. What the hell?
I'm not sure that the people watching here know that there's a friendly rivalry going on right here. We're actually tracking damage done in this, so we can see if Benny can beat Trisha and McLaren.
Oh boy.
I know what you're on about. Please.
We're gonna find out, aren't we?
No,
I was gonna say it's a Castle Crashers. Yeah, I'm saying, like, no joke. I'm glad I'm not the only one that feels that way. He's got that vibe.
No.
So I can see why a lot of people actually been hyped up about this now. Castle Crashers is super good.
I've got my own enemy.
It's been my dream to beat a professional
with the
gamer,
lack of,
so-
I would say it's Castle Crashers with the lack of humor,
Absolutely.
because that was another thing Castle Crashers had was the humor in it.
Yes, sir.
If you hit him early enough, you can
But it still looked really good. As long as the combat is satisfying, that's what really
How you
matters.
doing over there, Benny?
I think
And
I'm
it
doing
looks like
good.
it, anyways. Like it would actually be quite
I
fun.
think I've done a lot of damage. I'm hitting my combos. Oh no, I've just missed. I keep wasting my Okay, no.
How you doing?
No, I feel like I'm falling behind.
Man, Trisha's got the best
And
weapon
that
with
spin and
spin
win move.
Ah, that's normally my weapon.
I fucking love spin and win shit like that.
I know, it's
so cool.
Benny is playing Trisha's. Trisha's
That's
really
true.
good with the rock breaker.
Maybe you haven't seen my stats on all the weapons yet, but I played them all. Don't you worry.
Spin and
Right,
win,
hold on.
dude.
There's a couple more people over here. I'm determined.
Too slow.
Okay, wait. So right now, I'm actually quite low on health. I've taken a lot more damage.
Well, that's
Trisha's
okay.
taken none.
I've got you here.
She's a
if you
fucking
come up a
tank,
bit, there's a
that's
healing
why.
shrine.
Oh, yes,
and
yes,
that'll just get everybody refreshed. Because
Just spin
get
and win
ready.
God today.
So hold on one
Wait,
second.
hold on. Let's wait a second.
But if you did die,
Right.
Oh, yeah. So the way the death works in this game, when you die, your Umbra's going to come over and it's going to res you. But if you run out of lives, then it takes your teammates to res you, and it's oftentimes hard. If they take damage while doing it, then you're dead. But I want to talk really quickly. We've come into this mission for a reason. We're in this mission
Trisha.
because we gotta beat Trisha. We heard that there was a boss in the area, so I think we're on its trail, and we'll see what happens here as we enter the next cave.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, here we go. Are you ready?
Honestly, the game does look pretty fun, and it comes to what, early access in the next 19 days or something?
All right, wait. No, you know where it's going.
It's actually pretty good.
Oh no.
I didn't expect to be impressed by it.
Now, if you notice, there's a break bar at the bottom of the screen, right under the health bar of the boss.
What is it called again?
Tell us a little bit about that.
So it's a quintessential break bar. The minute you break it, it will stun the boss and allow you to go into a punish phase. And so, oh, geez, man, it's always those rocks, always in the face.
pay attention.
I know. So now he's in a broken phase. So now you can just do all of your combos, do all of your damage. Yeah, this
it's only fucking 25 bucks.
Yeah, this is where you get the numbers up.
I'm going. That's what I'm going.
Get your
It's
numbers
September
up.
the 10th. That looks actually pretty damn fun. I'm gonna be honest.
You're ombre.
I love it.
That's gonna get into early access.
I don't know why I'm calling it an ombre.
I think I'm officially changing it to ombre.
Sorry, I'm looking at it just to see.
We just turned this game into an esport somehow.
All right, come on. No, I got no back. Wait, are you dead?
No, not even close.
It took damage.
Oh, Jesus.
Now, I do have to say, this boss has been wrecking people on the show floor.
Yeah, it's been pretty
Yeah,
good.
it looks insane, not gonna lie. Holy
people
shit.
here that have played this game before.
Yeah.
That might be making it look a little easy.
Oh my god, there's so many rocks getting thrown at my head.
Right.
Honestly, I would give this a shot on the streams. This looks kind of fun. Low key.
All right, there we go.
This is
no, I've just wasted. No.
You'll be fine.
This is the type of fight, as you would expect in any game like this, that if you beat a boss, you're going to get wicked good gear. You're going to get great weapon drops, aspect drops, which are gems or mods that you can slot into your equipment. But this is the type of fight that you want to go into and get or beat, because this is where you get the good stuff.
Yep.
Right.
Oh, I've just done. By the way, I've just
Seems
done
too
so
tanky. He
much
does
for
seem
us
too
there.
tanky.
I've just
It might be
taken
because
out,
of the
like,
level
10
that
ads.
the levels they are.
Yeah, he really is.
Appreciate that.
I don't know what
I've
level
taken
they
the
are,
boys down to
but they're
quarter
probably a
life.
really,
I
really low
found those.
level,
I
or
apparently
the
only
gear
get one
they have
damage
is
for
low
every
level.
single one of these kills. So I'm just putting it out there that I'm being a team player.
I see.
Yeah.
And it's not
He's got
because
massive
I
fucking
think I'm
AoEs, man. Look at that AoE.
I rolled right into it too.
Get good.
I think I know better. Look at that.
Their tank
First
is about
death,
dead,
he's
so that's
having long
fucked. If they can just get in a little bit more, they'll be fine.
I'm working on it.
Yeah, look at the damage output.
Here we go.
There it is, unload.
It's not bad if you get all
we go.
4 in there. It's just that's the problem.
go,
Because
go,
look how
go.
much damage they're doing together.
On this phase.
That's it.
Oh yeah, let's go.
Together seems like the way to go.
All right, now the moment of truth.
I don't think we need to take a look at the
I
damage.
think we do.
I don't think you know
Jesus,
what we're
that
basing
tank,
this
man.
off? Eliminations. Let
There
me
we
know,
go.
like in the chat, if we should base it off eliminations or not.
F in chat for Benny.
I don't want to look at my stats.
There we go.
Here we go.
I don't want to look.
Damage
Oh, I'm sorry, what's going on?
12,000.
Oh, I got 12,000.
That's okay, Benny. You can play again later.
Can we like?
That's not bad.
Oh, come on, I know there's something wrong. I defeated way more than 9 enemies.
Did you though?
I swear I did.
Did you though?
Well, that's
They played the game
Damn,
also fast.
Dev 2 actually got
You know, hold on a
17
second.
kills in.
So this right here
Hey,
is
it's
the combat
69,
that we're
17.
showing
That's
here on
funny.
the show
Sorry.
floor, and we're just pushing right now the combat of Towerborn. I think is really something special. But the whole game is an RPG. There's a huge map that you move out onto, and you explore tile by tile, just like this, and you uncover through the fog of war different areas of bosses.
Yeah, it's basically Castle Crashers,
ventures,
but
which
with
are
a
our version of
cel-shaded
dungeons.
design
There's a ton to
instead of a
explore
more
in this
2D
RPG. And then you
cartoony
go
kind
back
of
to the
look,
tower and you
like
get your
2D
missions,
animated
you go to
look,
the forge. What is it saying
and without
for
the humor.
Oh,
That's what
yes,
it looks
right.
like
Yeah,
anyways.
totally hold on a second. I was like, you're the one that told me.
I was basking in my success, and I just wasn't listening to anything except that I beat
So you even
Benny,
got the
a
map
pro
idea
gamer.
and how you actually can unlock more of the stuff.
I want to
So, yeah.
explore the world, and I want to be strong enough to do it.
Next time, I'm going to get some practice in, and I will beat you.
It's right there on the floor.
Yeah, I'm not going to I'll be there a week. That's what I'm going to be.
We'll do it. You guys join in Zoom, play a game. We'll show it on the site.
Yeah, we'll do it. But one thing I have to say is we're seeing more games go into early access. Why was it so important and specifically to go into Steam for you, Trisha?
Yeah. Absolutely. Getting the game into players' hands is super important to us. We want to have that the discussion with the community, have them be a part of the game building. It's what Stoic has always done from our very first game. And so getting there, being able to have that and have the input and take it in. Steam just happens to do that well for us, and we want to make sure we're fully prepared for when we come to game preview next year and have an expansive players, the number of players coming in. We're truly ready for them. We don't want to disappoint.
Honestly, it's been some of the most fun I've had. I've really enjoyed playing it, and I can't wait to go and sit there and then beat you. It will happen. I'm excited for next time.
Anytime, any place.
I don't doubt it.
But thanks so much for stopping by. But remember to wishlist right now at towerborn.com if you want to go and have a go yourself. Now, if that chat has you hyped for Towerborn, then you'll love what the team has in store. Check out a taste of a new dev diary coming soon.
So we made like a little dev diary of it.
Towerborn is an action RPG online
It looks
multiplayer
nice.
game.
I can
We've
admit.
been support for many years. It's a living world. Steam Early Access is a great vehicle for us to get started.
My greatest joy in this is
It's only 25 bucks. I may actually pick it up and stream it. It looks interesting enough. Yeah, it comes September the 10th, like 3 days before my birthday. That'd be cool. Okay.
And now it's time to say goodbye, but
That's
only
it.
until
Thank God.
tomorrow.
3 hours of my life I will never get back.
So you gotta make sure you join us when we kick off our
3 hours and 31 seconds.
with one of the most anticipated titles of the year, is Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. We'll also jump into the world of
Plus Metaphor. Don't forget Metaphor. Yeah, there you go, lady. That's what I'm excited about.
Persona 4 and Persona 5. Plus, the team from Thunder Lotus will stop by to help us all survive God's judgment in 33 Immortals. And Lena, we're going to give you a rare look at Avowed. So thanks for watching, and auf Wiedersehen. Bye!
Alright. That is pretty much finally done with whenever it comes to Gamescom. I think this is a lot better than day one. Day one, in my opinion, only had like a handful, not even, of games that looked actually relatively interesting. I think, what was it? Stalker 2 was like the biggest one yesterday for me. This one actually had quite a lot more. You ended up having, I would definitely have to say, Little Nightmares, the first Berserker Kazan. You also had Towerborn, Life is Strange Double Exposure. Just even for today, everything was really memeable and stupid, but kind of interesting. The Project Bird's Eye, I forgot the specific name. Damn it, Adacted. I think they revealed that it was called Adacted. Looked interesting. So a lot of the stuff that was here was a lot better. Yet again, there are stuff that dragged out. Microsoft Flight Simulator it was an easy one to point out. It lasted 10 fucking minutes. I think like 12 minutes. Star Wars Outlaws, I really just didn't care, and now it pisses me off knowing the fact that the character model for the girl, which her name is Humbly Gonzalez, I think. Gonzalez. She is actually the motion and voice acting, so motion capture and voice actor, and for the Star Wars protagonist, which is Kay. Literally, whenever it comes to that, it don't even look, there's a night and day difference. She doesn't even look the same in the game. Like, the game makes her look way more, no offense, masculine, giving her, like, jaw lines and the crimson chin fucking, chin, which is ridiculous. It looks bad. So I could definitely say I didn't really give a shit about that. There was some good stuff. It's just, there are definitely some moments of it, just like, it's a little prolonged. It shouldn't be 3 hours in my opinion, but it's also just kind of interviews and stuff to be able to get a little bit more insight. There are some games that you get a lot more insight than others, and I think it's a little bit weird. I think there's some that's a little drawn out, specifically. That's my opinion. And I wish they would show a little bit more gameplay. This is my first ever time actually watching Gamescom and streaming Gamescom, so it is interesting to say the least. I want Space Marines 2. Space Marines 2 would be interesting, by the way, for the Warhammer stuff. That would have been interesting, by the way. But it is finally done. Tomorrow, we'll be doing this yet again. And it seems like there are going to be some good stuff. Metaphor, Reaper, and Sansko. I'm very excited to see more of that. That's going to be so damn interesting. I don't know how this is going to work, because we got this. Is it going to, like, conflict with this? Because this starts at like 10 a.m. while this event for days 3, not unless it's going to be a shorter one, because I want to do both. This starts at 9 a.m. So are they going to have enough time? Because look how long it took them to fucking talk about that, and they still, Space Marine 2 is going to be for tomorrow. This is going to have Indiana Jones, Avowed, History Untold. I mean, this is going to be fucking 2 to 3 hours on its own, since they took so damn long. And the Gamescom award, dude, is literally only an hour away. That feels like it's just really gonna kind of conflict with one another, it feels like. So I don't know, we'll have to kind of wait and see about that. But it was interesting, to say the least, to be able to check out this, to be quite honest. And there was some really cool things. I'm honestly maybe going to give that game a check out. I don't know yet. I might ask you guys and see if you guys would want Towerborn, if there's anybody else that might be buying into Towerborn and going into early access, especially since you can do 4-player co-op. So that would be really interesting to do if we did pick it up. If you guys own it, we could do co-op and actually go through at least the early access version of the game and see how it is throughout the entire journey, especially since it's only $25. That's not bad at all. So I'll think about it. But there are definitely some really cool stuff. I definitely would say this was better than day 1. Day 1 was absolute, in my opinion, shit compared to 2. Still, in my opinion, it's a little prolonged, but it's still interesting, to say the least. I am going to have to go ahead and end this off. I do appreciate everybody actually joining in on this. Later today, probably around 5 or 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we're going to be doing, of course, more Black Myth Wukong. So if you guys want to be able to check that out, just know we'll be doing that probably around 5, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I haven't really picked the exact date, or not date, but time that we're going to do it, because I only got 3.5 hours of sleep. So I'm probably going to end this off soon and then get me some rest. And then we can come back and do some Black Myth Wukong. So before we actually do end it off, I do want to mention, once again, thank you for everybody becoming a member. I'm going to go ahead and shout you guys out. So let me do that real quick. If you would like to become a member today, it's only $1.99. It would be appreciated. Plus, you get some really cool benefits like badges and emotes, shoutouts at the beginning in the streams. We're about to do an entire series just for the members as a streaming series once we hit 40 members, which we have 37. And of course, we got the Discord server that you can join in, which this upcoming weekend we're doing the watch party. So for tier 1s, we got Twilight 17, Puzzle Piece, No LH, Anime Lover, Sean, Nathal, Casting Dogs Have Fun, and also Light Gazer. Once again, thank them all for becoming tier 1 members. It means a hell of a lot. For tier 2s, we have Overkill, Ozzy, Finny Boy, P Shooter, Stargamer. We also got McDavid, Sentama, Nintendo Brandy, William, Jack the Dark Blue Yoshi, Glow Squid, Mr. Coconut, XX Gucci, Star Hunter, PDB, Light Blue Yoshi, Rises In, Lilith, Turbo, Crazy Larry, Ray Diamond Gamer, Chaos, Nighthawk Etrunner, Zempa, and Snowman Plays Roblox. For tier 3s, we got Jose Sanchez, Lucky 13, Tyler, and Little Ball Fun. Thank them all for becoming tier 1, tier 2, and tier 3 members. It means a hell of a lot. Alright, so hi Crazy Cookie, how are you doing today, my boy? And fist bump, thanks for the fist bump. I'm doing really good. I am tired. We finally just finished up the Gamescom Xbox Day 2. Basically, there was some interesting stuff within here. There was a really cool game that surprised me kind of closer to the end, which was called, what was it called again? Towerborn? It looks like Castle Crashers without the funny humor, at least from what I can see. And it comes out close to my birthday, so I may check it out if that's something you guys want to do, especially since you can actually all play like co-op and shit. So that would be really cool to do with you guys, in my opinion. And the 10th, what is the 10th anyways on that date? What would be the 10th? 10th would be right there on Tuesday, by the way. So I wonder if they would have a midnight release for it or some shit. Another thing that was interesting, we got to see more of the first, what was it? Damn it, I forgot the name of it. Hold up. Let me go here. The first Berserker Kazan, which was really awesome to be able to see. That was another really interesting thing that we were able to go ahead and see as well. And we got to see Life is Strange, seeing a little bit more of that, which was really interesting to see, especially since Max Caulfield is actually coming back. So that was really fun to be able to see. And was there anything else? I think there was one other thing that was very interesting, but I can't quite remember off the top of my head. But there was definitely some interesting ones. I wanted to say hi before you get some sleep. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Yeah, thank you for saying it, and just hello to you as well. And I hope you're having a pretty good day. I'm probably about to go ahead and end it so I can get me some rest, so we can get ready for literally later tonight doing more Black Myth Wukong. I know we're going to start around 5 or 6. I'm just going to get me like at least 2 or 3 hours of sleep, and then we can kind of start back whenever I wake up. Like after I wake up and maybe eat something, so then I'm not hungry while we're streaming. So I think that's kind of the plan. I think this is going to have to end it off. I would say day 2 has been better than day 1. I wonder how day 3 is going to be. It's going to be interesting to say the least. And yeah, in the next couple of hours, we'll play some more Black Myth Wukong. All right. Anyways, if you haven't already, please definitely think about leaving a like on the video. Like, subscribe, or let me say this again. If you haven't already, please definitely think about following me with different social medias like Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. We got a P.O. box open if anybody would like to send any type of banner and fan mail. We also got something called Thrones, which is a really cool gifting platform. And the last and final 2 things that we have is, of course, I have a merch shop open, and I'm affiliated with Humble Bundle. Everything's linked down below in the description, so definitely check that out. Either way, let me look at the last few comments, and we'll go ahead and end it off. I sure am. You have a wonderful day, and fist bump again. Thank you. I appreciate that, and you have a wonderful day as well, on a serious note, man. Alright, guys, I'm going to go ahead and end it off. Thank you for everybody joining in. Hopefully everybody enjoyed, and yeah, if you like the video, like, subscribe, share. Don't forget to keep it baking, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out, you guys.